And I heard chasing clout, and I don't do this for the fame. I put that on my name, legacy what it's about. And that ain't gon' never change. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get to the bag like it's all I know. Been as far and moving fast like it's all I know. Do 100 on the dash, yeah, that's all I know. Peace beside me, yeah, she bad, yeah, that's all I know. 24/7, I'm out here hustling in these streets. Like I ain't never, you know this shit ain't for the weak.
Nah.
Dolo when I ride like it's all I know.
I know.
Cross me, I'ma slide like it's all I know.
Niggas think they know me, they don't know me at all. You really foolish if you think I climb this high and I fall. Been through everything they said would come and break me for sure. They closed the window, changed the lock, so I broke right through the door. And you should know by now, defeat is what you take it as. I've been in the lab to get a bag like it was Breaking Bad. I come with the toast and crack a shell and then I'm breaking fast. Mr. Know-It-All is here, so don't you change the station, man.
I get to the bag like it's all I know. Been as far and moving fast like it's all I know. Do 100 on the dash, yeah, that's all I know. Peace beside me, yeah, she bad, yeah, that's all I know. 24/7, I'm out here hustling in these streets. Like I ain't never, you know this shit ain't for the weak. Dolo when I ride like it's all I know. Cross me, I'ma slide like it's all I know.
But I'm the support side.
Okay. Yeah, exactly.
I'm
Hell of a job.
I'm the encourager side. Like, you can do it.
You can do it.
You can do it.
You can do it. Listen.
You know how hard it is for me not to say a swear word?
Dirty dog.
Do you understand?
I'm struggling. My vocab is short. I'm over this joint like,
I am a sailor.
You know what, though, man? Being around you and just the type of people that you hang around with, like when you out in public, it's almost like they admire you for having the grace that you have and whatnot, because you see this big black boy and you be in the whitest of situations.
always.
You know what I'm saying? The whitest of situations,
the
right?
Only black person.
But
always.
It's almost like he's the guy. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I've seen him say some of the craziest stuff ever in the middle of a football game or something like that, and people just follow suit. And now I'm starting to realize, because my son goes to, you know what I mean, a PWI as well, and I get the same type of vibe. Like I got older white ladies and whatnot that love me. They wait for me to walk up like, hey, it's his dad. Come on over. We saved you a seat.
They feel like they can talk to you.
Yeah, that's what it is or whatnot. That's exactly what it is.
Also, we give them a different image of what they see from TVs and stuff.
Right. Now, that's true. Now,
because you're actually getting to know you.
Yeah.
And I'm not
You're not a coworker.
I'm not some crazy person out on the street. I'm not looking to rob or anything. I am just here to enjoy the game. Yep. That is my son. I am proud.
I'm a clown. I'm gonna make jokes.
I think that to believe it or not, can I say something that's completely out of control?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this.
I gotta say no so that he can say it.
I'm going to say this. I really, really believe that a lot of times a certain class of white people actually enjoy seeing successful, intact black people more than some black people do.
I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, like honestly, because I don't.
If you start teaching people that you learn different ways outside of your culture, like you learned how to survive in a different manner.
Right.
Say, oh, you act like a white boy, or you think you better than everybody else. I just don't want to be back in the same neighborhood.
But
I want to grow from it.
Who you telling?
I just want to grow. In order for me to grow, I have to know people from all different backgrounds, cultures, religion, everything. And that, in my life, has helped me a lot. Yeah. Because if you stayed in that same circle, in that box, you don't grow nowhere.
That's true. Nah, I agree with that.
That same old
and that's what it never bothered me going to a PWI. It never bothered me. And it was like, well, people say, you ever looked at, historically? Of course, I wanted to go to Wilberforce. I got accepted to West Virginia State. Like,
oh, you would have been out there.
Right. But the best thing, I think, for me about going to school in a PWI is because a PWI looks like the real world.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you can function at a PWI,
you can function in the real world.
You can function in the real world.
I agree with that.
feel some points of going to a HBCU are wonderful,
But your
but
life ain't
also
like that.
you are sheltered.
Yes.
And I had been a sheltered kid and a sheltered teenager.
Right.
So I needed that PWI
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
grow.
absolutely.
And even going to Temple, which, you know, honorary HBCU sometimes.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
You
I
know.
agree.
No, Temple is a HBCU by proxy.
Yes.
Right.
That shit in the middle of North Philly.
It's
all
by,
day.
by all day.
Cuss now.
Oh, and you know
We
the
can
new
cuss
president
now. That
is
shit in the middle of North
Wait a
Philly.
minute.
That's the reason why
and
it's
you know
like
the new
that.
I feel
president is a
good
brother.
now.
Yeah.
I can say cuss words.
You can say cuss words now.
The new president of Temple University is a brother. A Kappa.
Really?
Yes.
Isn't that's kind of and that's the irony in that and whatnot?
Yeah, the irony in that is,
the
first of all, you're
colors.
the colors.
Yeah.
And you're down the street from headquarters.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Like, you're technically the campus is
I think
one block down.
I think me
from
just
international
being able
headquarters.
to deal with different, I guess, communities and stuff has always benefited me. You know what I mean? I grew up in South Philly.
Right.
I played
right.
football when I was there. It was always Italians and blacks.
Yeah.
There wasn't no other culture there.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
People don't know. I went to University City
Yeah. We
for
know.
the freshman year.
Freshman year, I remember that. Yeah.
That was all black Asians. And
Yeah,
then when
my cousin went there.
I moved to Northeast Philly, I think that kind of helped me grow more.
Mm-hmm.
It was hard because when I moved to Northeast Philly, it literally was like 5 black people.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He moved out here when it was.
You got to deal with all the people looking at you weird, looking at you crazy.
Right.
You heard parents say negative stuff about you, you know, but I think it helped you deal with the real world because it didn't change when I went to the military. When I was in the Marine Corps, it was 4 black people in the whole company of 120. So it didn't change there.
Right.
It didn't change when I really went to the Army.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just like, it helped me grow because I think we get stuck in that square.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
And it's
yeah.
corny to learn anything different.
Wow.
You know?
I
My
agree with
son
that.
is
I agree with that.
coming out of that shell now.
That.
But he was very locked into, why do we have to move to West Philly? Why do we have to do this? I just want to be around these
Comfort.
people. The
Yeah, yeah.
comfort.
Right.
He is now getting out the comfort zone. He was like, you know, I seen a couple of girls in the neighborhood. He said, but they ain't really been out right now because it's wintertime. He said, I think I just need to make a couple of people, you know, a couple of associates around the way. Like one of his friends from our old neighborhood stayed with his uncle who lives like 8 minutes from me. And wind up saying to his mom, I just want to stay here.
Early.
So he wound up staying there. So now my son is home, but he has somewhere else to go.
With this,
In the neighborhood is not far. So it's kind of, you know,
it helps.
bringing him out of his
Shell.
shell.
Absolutely.
And this is that time.
That's the thing. I never was. At first I was uncomfortable. That's why you said like most of the time I'm the only black person. I mean, literally, me and my wife went out to dinner last week, and I was definitely the only black. It wasn't even a cook in there that was black.
Where y'all go?
What's the joint up? Peddler's Village.
Oh, well.
Palmer Roast, something like that.
You said Peddler's Village.
Yeah.
You didn't even have to go any further than that.
So we went up there, but at first it used to be uncomfortable. Now I'm just like, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. I ain't gonna let you say
Unless your
stupid
life
stuff.
is threatened.
Yeah,
you're chilling.
I'm gonna be me. And also, I don't think I'm representing all black people because
Hello.
everybody has their own personality.
Right.
But I'm me. I'm showing you that just because you watch Channel 3, 6, and 10, and you see all the negative of black people, we also got a lot of positive.
No, absolutely.
I grew up around a lot of positive, but a lot of the positivity that I grew up around still live in that box.
Yeah, that's true.
They never come out of that box. They stay in the same neighborhood. They stay in the same mindset. It's about the same old. And I'm like, if you want to get ahead in America, you got to be able to deal with people from everywhere.
Right.
That's very true. I agree with that because that's oh man.
Like from my kindergarten to 4th grade. I went to an all-black school.
Kindergarten.
Kinder.
Yo, we will hit you with yes. We will hit you with a kindergarten real quick.
Kindergarten.
It should spell Kinnygarden. Kindergarten.
Kindergarten.
My wife teases me all the time.
Wow.
I think it's a Philly
Because
thing.
I say every word wrong.
Duh.
And that's because I grew up thinking that's how you're supposed to say it. And then you grow up and you're like, my aunt been lying to me all my life. I've been saying this word wrong.
Aunt Linda used to call it a pretendo.
Yup.
She called it a pretend. Y'all still playing that damn pretendo. You know what I'm saying?
Is that spelled with a P?
Well, look, I found out I was saying something wrong
pre or-
yesterday. So, you ever get a gumball?
Mm-hmm.
It's a gumboil.
Excuse me?
It's a gum boil.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
No.
You ever get a gumball in your mouth?
That little
Little
blister.
white, right?
Yeah.
Canker sore?
Called herpes.
That's herpes.
I hate both of y'all. All my, it's just a little. And my coworker's son, she was like, "Should I take him to the dentist?" I was like, "That's just a gumball." Like, and I'm looking it up online, and I've been saying gumball for 46 years.
A gum boil.
Boil.
That's too close to cum boil for me. I can't.
Why is
I
that?
can't. Nah,
What's the
because
cum boil?
I'm just not going to say that
It's a
out loud.
speedboat for cum.
Yeah.
I can't.
That's the.
When little kids don't brush their their teeth as correctly as they should, then little bacteria builds up, and then it almost looks like
So how you
it
explain
looks like
that
a pimple.
for teenagers and adults? What is that called when they get the little bump in their mouth?
Depends on what they was doing.
That box licking is what it's called. You know what I'm saying?
It's called I need to go to the clinic.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't. I hate you.
It's
I
called
hate it
waiting
here.
in line to free. Yo, you know what though? Now, did urgent
I hate
care
it
take up all the free clinics? Is that what happened?
I think so.
Yeah. I think urgent care took all the
Urgent
free.
care charge you too, don't they?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think they do.
Yeah.
You gotta have urgent.
Urgent care will charge you like your doctor.
So where's the free clinic at now?
What free clinic?
Go for the clinic.
Damn, really?
You better put some vapor
You better rub some Robitussin on it.
castor oil.
Go get some peroxide.
Oh my gosh!
Shit, you go broke trying to go to the doctors. You gotta think about it.
I seen a
I have a $720 bill from going to the emergency room.
I ain't never paying that shit.
Never.
Never.
You ain't gonna see it.
Yep. If it don't show up on my credit report, you don't get paid.
They don't.
Don't get paid. Yo, let me tell you. First and foremost, that's why I'm.
And that's after my insurance took care of whatever they took care of.
Yeah. Don't you hate that? I've been
Insurance don't take your shit.
exactly. I've been
Now my
fasting.
old insurance at my old job,
Yeah.
walk in, get them $100.
Shit.
I'm done. They took care of everything.
Oh,
else.
you was going to go see that little teenage doctor that just got locked up.
No, I was going to the emergency room.
That boy was like, bend over. You know what I'm saying?
Let me see what I can do.
Let me see what's going on here.
Let's see what's going on.
But now I've been fasting, you know what I mean, lately because I'm trying to drop these LBs because, I'll be 40 in April.
I know.
Oh, shit this crazy, right? So,
He
this is
still was an annoying little kid.
the...
He's still annoying.
He's like,
Yo, I
I'm going to
don't-
be 40.
I'm 44.
Kelly,
Guess
just-
what?
Nigga, I'm 46.
Kelly, just
Look.
because you 92, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you.
That's
Guess
all right, you
what?
got your Benjamin
Guess
Button.
what?
Let me tell you something about being older.
What?
And this is, me. I was always an athlete. I always was active. This shit has slapped the dog crap out of me.
Yeah, man, my knees is terrible.
My knees are done. Shot. My
So-
feet hurt. How I'm laying in bed, my feet hurt. I ain't even doing that. Last week, let me tell you how bad it was. You know me. I wear sneakers, this and that. I
Right.
bought a pair of Brooks just because they felt good.
Oh, yeah.
I
Brooks-
bought sneakers for the feeling of them, not just the look. My son called on. He said, "Dad, you got those retirements." So if I know I'm gonna be walking, them Brooks gonna be.
Yo,
on.
whenever you look at shoes, I intentionally try to buy shoes with no leather. Too bad Yeezy went anti-Semitic on everything and whatnot, because I'm damn sure not buying them without the anti-Semitism on it. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't got the 370. I don't know what the fuck. These new, they're like, they just making Yeezys with no, what you calling on now? But
I'm mad that you even would buy Yeezys.
I would never buy Yeezys.
Oh.
I am the cheap, come on, man, I'm the cheap
They
ass
are
stuff,
ugly
you know.
shoes. Stop it.
Let me tell you something.
They are ugly. It's nowhere
That's like,
near
it,
close.
it,
They
it
just
amazes me that
comfortable as
people.
hell.
You know what else is comfortable?
What?
Crocs.
Yeah, that's true.
You'll
I ain't
save
got.
money.
I don't own no
I'm
Crocs.
never going to wear Crocs.
My son
I'm
wears-
just not a
My
Crocs.
son
lover.
has 4 pair of Crocs.
My son
I am never going to wear
is
it.
different. You know what I mean? He's half black, half white.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of the white side took over in the dressing. This mother wears his Crocs with the pair of socks and then flip the back on him when he think he's gonna be moving too fast.
Them two, him, Don and Kieran, when they hang around each other, it's the funniest shit in the
jokes.
world, man. The jokes fly, right?
Yeah.
But first and foremost, just two light skinned niggas just riding around and whatnot, just you know what I mean, chilling. And all they do, you know, they walking around, they going around lifting weights and stuff like that because they, you know, they was always training for football and whatnot. And they big as hell. So you're just looking at the two of them and whatnot, and they let the jokes fly and whatnot. But you're right, it's funny because Don believes that he is a mannequin in the mall. You know what I'm saying? So he believes that everything
That's
for
a
him.
big ass mannequin.
That's mannequin.
Mannequin outfits.
Mannequin in the plus size window. This nigga's huge. So like he's in the thing. His entire outfit most of the time don't cost no less than $500 at all times. Now, so
Every day.
When he go to work out, you know what I mean, you see Kieran show up with the sleeves ripped off with a band. He rips the sleeves off and he got a bandana around his head and whatnot. It just looks like they tight as hell, but it just looks like, you know what I'm saying? Like they not even from the same place. Like but you know what I mean, they get along. So it's good look. Definitely want to say congratulations on Kieran's graduation.
Thank you.
Yes.
Want to put that out there or whatnot. You know what I mean? Is he the first Saunders man?
Yes, to graduate straight from high school.
Yeah, straight to college. Oh man. So now Don got to follow right up behind him and
He's
whatnot.
doing his MBA right now.
Yeah.
So he should have it by December. So
Whew.
Yeah.
Straight through.
I know because I had to co-sign for this shit.
Yeah. So man, that's
Is he at the same school?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that is a
He got a
blessing.
little corny job where he worked from in his room for Carnival Cruise. So you have
I thought that sounded like OnlyFans. You got to elaborate on that.
He told me, he said, "Dad, I'm about a day away from putting my toes up." I said, "Get out of here." But he cracked me up because I go in his room. He got his whole setup for his office.
Right.
He got a polo shirt on, look nice, and then he got his shorts on.
Got shorts on. That's about right.
They not going to see him.
They ain't gonna see it. That's
Hates
about right.
it.
I know
He
do.
said he was looking for a job, working from home. He can't stand it. He said, "Dad, I can't do this."
Yo, he played
Well,
football for 15 years. His
His body wants to move.
I'm sorry, not
Yeah.
15 years. What is it? 17 years?
About 18.
18? Dog, yeah, he wants to move.
He
Like
that. I can't do this. They
Yeah.
talking too much. And you're like, like,
What does he have to do?
I don't know what he does.
Okay.
He just in this room. Every time I see him, he's just like this, looking at the screen. Like,
Yup. He just waiting for somebody on a Zoom call. I always want somebody walking around
He always
and
in
smack the
meetings.
shit out of somebody. Like,
but, you know, I told him, I said, you gotta start somewhere.
Well,
absolutely.
my professor at Temple, my mentor, the one thing he always told us, he is like, if you can't find out what you want to do, at least find out what you don't want to do.
Yo,
Oh my
that's
God.
smart. Because at least
I
you're
agree
getting
with
money.
I agree with that. Well,
We're back.
we are back. I'm not giving an intro yet or whatnot. I'll give the intro after this short interlude. Without further ado, and by the way, the intro and a lot of that shit's gonna be a little bit different. 'Cause I feel like we stretch it a little bit too much.
You want to get straight to the point.
Straight to the damn point, man. Let's see how this works. Got some new equipment, got some new things going on. Mr. KnowItAll podcast. Check it out.
This is my comeback, run that, nigga, run that. The day that it's getting away, I make it come back. Run that. This
Wow,
is my
that sounds like
comeback.
you.
This is my
I know
comeback.
that person.
Run that.
And I own the rights to this.
The day that it's
Yeah.
getting away, I make it come back. Run that, this is my comeback. It's the craft master with the gift of gab. Putting work in bikini bottoms like a Mr. Crab. Most nights my lullaby was a pistol blast. Then I wake up the next morning thinking, get this cash. I am now in a position that I can honestly say that there's no such thing as competition. Jack, on the day that I'm dead and gone and you listen back, just remember it's not the gospel, it's just the facts. I bring havoc as a template. This is tatted on me, everybody can get it from Padawan to the sensei. Giving them my Da Vinci, the pen is paintbrushing. These rappers is porn stars, they on center stage sucking. They in the page bluffing about how they done uprose. Thinking you can keep the sweat, I get them cut close and throw them overboard for the sport. I'm a soldier dog, Haku the hip hop overlord, holding court. This is my comeback, comeback. Run that, nigga, run that. The day that it's getting away, I make it come back. Run that, this is my comeback. This is my comeback, comeback. Run that, nigga, run that. The day that it's getting away, I make it come back. Run that, this is my comeback. Understand that I'm not the cause of your anguish. I will be the reason your flame is extinguished. You all think it's a game until I start spelling it out. You were right all along, we playing hangman. I'm changing, I used to be the axe man. Better got sharper, now the shredder is the game plan. Niggas is a waste, damn. If I start stretching them out around the world, the planet will have a waistband. The hate can do something to the average nigga. Above average nigga, flow close casket nigga. Bro, no, you have to figure you're a moron. I'm the ball in the trench coat like go, gadget trigger. This is what I have to give him. Twist the napalm with an A-bomb. I'm just looking for a match, my nigga. Gotta have it living too close to the edge, then it's poof over the ledge, then swoop over your head, look like a loaf of bread, my nigga. Come back, run that, nigga, run that. The day that it's getting away, I make it come back.
I love this so much,
run
man.
that, this is my comeback, this is my comeback.
Real rap music.
Come back, run that.
I wish I still wanted to do it, man. I really do. I really wish I still wanted to do it.
Sounds so good.
Run that, this is my comeback.
I really wish I still wanted to do it. It's just a lot of things in life, man.
I think when you too good at rap, you ain't gonna make it in today's rap.
Well, I think that's the problem. I think things is dumbed down so much.
You gotta be corny.
Oh my gosh,
You gotta be corny.
you gotta have some sort of like it's almost like a kit.
The
that it
stuff
takes.
that my son plays in the car.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
And because I'm trying to develop a different relationship with him,
Yeah.
like I drive him to school in the morning, so he'll rock his music while we're up there. The fuck? Like now he played somebody yesterday, and I was like, "Who's that?" I was like, I didn't really listen to what he was saying. I was like, but I like his voice.
It might have been J. Cole.
No.
J. Cole is the man.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah. My son is not.
I call it nigger babble.
My son's not.
I call it nigger babble.
It is.
Yeah.
And I get Donovan looked at me like I had 6 heads. I'm like, yo, don't play that nigger babble. He's like, yo, why would you say that? I'm like, I'm sorry. Like
That's what I'm calling it for now. Nigger babble.
Nigger babble. Like, yo, why?
I can't even rap, but I think I sound like these guys, and they got contracts.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, you could tell by an interview, you know what I'm saying, with some bullshit. But I do want to I want to play something real quick and whatnot. Shout out to this bull and whatnot. You talk about you want to see somebody's that's rising in the game of social media right now. Check this shit out. This is hilarious.
Oh Lord.
Fuck the Eagles, yeah, that shit was weak.
Who is that nigga?
You forgot about the
You.
sweet. Give me go verse to the gritty Philly streets. Green everywhere, the jungle of concrete. Come and say it at the link, we coming through my teeth. North Philly, South Philly, West Philly, and North Beach. Got the Philly on the run, we going for that sleep. Like bodies through the goalpost, Chase and Kelsey. Hassan Riddick, big 7 on your ass. We start you up, now you going in the trash. AJ Brown about to get in his bag. Holes up the middles like straight hands gas. BG off the edge with another sack. Smitty busy off the line, getting all the yak. Quest Walker's going deep, taking off the cap. Listen here, dog, we ain't got no rap. Talking shit at the link in this mink.
Yo!
It's mink. First down Eagles. Mink.
Oh!
Mink.
It's going down
Fly
right,
Eagles fly.
baby.
Mink.
Hey!
Mink.
Ah!
Fuck you talk about, nigga. Fuck y'all too.
You gotta love that, man. Shout out to the boy. I forget his name. Hold on. The real Malik Joe.
Yo, I love it.
He's the dude that been doing all the reels and the TikToks and stuff like that where he be like Dickhead 42. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I mean, like where AJ Brown is always like I'm open. He actually went to the game the last game the Eagles had and gave AJ Brown a present and whatnot, and it's an open sign. You know what I'm saying? And he hugging up lock or something. He said, "Huh?"
He do the Stone Cold.
He do the Stone Cold, yo. Yeah. He'll walk down the Jordan on the Stone Cold. He's fun, yo. And yo, shout out to him, man.
Yeah.
I want to get him on the pod before he get too big because I can just see
he good.
his star is really rising and whatnot because he's taking all that. You know what I mean? He's implementing the Philly.
He's using it.
You know what I mean? It's Philly nerd shit. Like he like wrestling.
Using
He like
to
wrestling.
his advantage.
Exactly. So
But
shout
that's
out
what
to
you're supposed to do if you're trying to do something.
Oh, that shit went crazy. Oh, yeah, that was wild.
That's Sunday
crazy.
morning. That's how you sound.
Yeah, exactly.
That was
Oh, man. So, welcome back to episode 137 of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast.
137.
I am Mr. Know-It-All, your favorite podcaster's favorite podcaster, even if he didn't know he podcasted. Does that make sense? All right, man.
They have special homes for
It's a
people.
whole new year.
Even if
It's
you didn't
a
know.
whole new year.
Yes, it is, man. Welcome to 2023.
23.
I know. Crazy. I've redone
Like,
some
what the hell?
things. Those people watching on YouTube, I've redone some things. There will be some more videos coming up on YouTube, but I think that give myself a fresh start, and I'm gonna save all the other stuff on when
Gotta
we
do a
finally
sexy look.
put on the
Lord.
Patreon and whatnot. You see, it's a different look. Kelly Q, the diva, is still in here.
Hey. Divas in the house.
All right. And we got a special guest in the building and whatnot. He is a returning champion, a repeat offender. You know what I'm saying? Of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast.
And family.
My cousin, Staff Sergeant David Kaheem Saunders is in the motherfucking building.
Thank you. I'm actually
That's a
one
lot.
of y'all biggest fans.
Yes,
Yes.
I think you are.
Every podcast.
I think you and
Yes.
Humberto.
And I
You know what I'm
just
saying?
be at work laughing, and people think I'm crazy.
I haven't even listened to every episode.
I have listened to every episode to the point where
That pisses me off.
to the point where if y'all don't do a podcast, I actually reach out and be like, "What the hell's going on?"
Yeah, where's the
No,
pod?
I have received messages from him like,
Where's
y'all
the pod?
all right?
Yeah,
Y'all
exactly.
good?
I have my earbuds in. I'll be in the lab. I'll be
Yeah.
cracking up. People be looking at me like I'm crazy.
See,
like,
so I've been seeing a consultant before. Well, I'm going to be seeing a consultant and whatnot. Shout out to them. You know what I mean? Just to, kind of get things going and, especially with the whole rebrand and everything that's happening. And if that's one of the first things that I talked about was the fact that when people that build up like a cult following, people that look forward to a podcast or whatnot, especially when you have the time, like I drive, you know what I'm saying? You work in a lab where you will have a lot of time to yourself or whatnot, and you can kind of isolate yourself from, from other shit. So, that's kind of what I was telling him, and he was like, yo, that's just kind of the best way to go. Like that's the best way to look at doing a podcast because people need their fix. Like the casual podcast listeners, they're going to be around, they'll be in and out or whatnot, but the ones that, like, a certain podcast that I will not name right now, whatnot. That's B-Dog. That I got a Patreon for him. I listen to that shit every other day. Is a new pod on,
Okay.
and I need it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. You know what I mean? Get with us on IG as always, Mr._Know-It-All_pod. The Facebook fan page. Kelly's been adding some things on there. Whatnot. We're gonna try to keep getting that thing activated, keep it rolling and whatnot. Facebook is just getting odd now.
It's odd. It's weird.
It's weird now. Yeah.
And I'm a Facebook guy, but
Yeah.
I use mine for politics. But Kelly, I just like putting it in people's face. Fuck them.
Yeah.
But Kelly killed me with that 8x8x8. I thought I was smart.
8x8x8.
Mm-hmm.
So all right,
Smart.
so you do 8x8,
Times 8.
which is 64, and 64 times 8.
Nope.
Oh, you do 8 times
No.
8.
No.
Times 8. What
No.
the fuck?
You thinking
No.
like a person that went to school?
Right. You got to
Yeah.
think out the box.
Yeah.
So a friend of mine's posted this a couple of years ago. Mm-hmm. And the first time I saw it,
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
we on
like,
TikTok too. Mr. Know-It-All podcast on TikTok. Go ahead.
yeah.
Yeah.
So a friend of mine's posted it.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, a friend of the page, Merlin. And
Is he a friend of the pod?
yes.
Because
On the page.
Cuz is a friend of the show.
He's a friend of the show.
So friends of the show include Kaheem, Tiff, All the Smoke podcast with
I
Meek.
like them.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Meek and them.
Arkels.
Kells, definitely. Yeah. So go ahead.
Those are friends.
Those are the friends of the show. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
He's friends of
And Humberto, friend of the show.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
So the first time I saw it,
Uh,
because I think out the box sometimes, is 8 times 8 times 8.
right.
And I started thinking Stevie Wonder. And the song Ass. And it's How Long I'll Be Loving You when 8 times 8 times 8 is 4.
What the fuck are we talking about again?
That sounds like
That shit don't even make no sense.
boyfriend.
Wait a minute. How is 8 times 8 times 8 4?
It's not.
It's not.
What the hell are you talking about then?
It's Stevie Wonder wrote the lyrics, okay?
Yeah.
But it's the song.
Remember, Kelly.
It's the
knows
song
all the
Ass.
old songs.
Yo, Kelly.
It's the song Ass.
I had to look it up.
The song
Wait,
is
no,
called
wait.
Ass?
As.
Oh, Ass. Okay.
I thought it was ass.
I thought you said ass.
I was like,
As.
Oh, like AS.
Right.
Instead
so,
of ASS.
you think when
Right.
Stevie Wonder eat ass, he can find a hole?
Well, as many women as he's had.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's hands-on.
Yo.
He could see.
He can see with his soul.
Yo, I seen Stevie do a dance routine one time.
No, you did.
Yo.
No, you did. Stop.
No, you did.
Are you...
If I see Stevie on TikTok.
Now,
Tick-tock, tick-tock.
at an award show, Stevie
Tick-tock,
Wonder, don't make me...
tick-tock.
Hold up.
Tick-tock.
Hold up.
We-
Now
no.
you're gonna make me pull it up. Now you're gonna make me pull it up.
I can hear all that clicking.
I know.
You
Good.
got that good quality stuff.
I know. Now I gotta play it. Now we don't own the rights to any of this music or whatnot. I just want to play it. I don't even want to hear the song or whatnot. So look. All right. So look. Here we go. I done turned it down so we're not gonna be able to hear the commercials or whatnot, which is actually a luxury. I love having this thing in front of me because you can still see me and whatnot, and exactly. And I ain't gotta worry about adjusting. You know what I mean? Whoever's levels and all that shit is love. You know what I mean? I can do it from right here. Now this shit right here. Look. Hold on. Steve, cause in the middle of this shit, Stevie gets up. It was just at an award show, man. Stevie, look.
Is he on stage?
He's on stage. He about to get up and dance. Talking about Stevie don't dance. Look, his ass, look.
He's standing there with his daughter.
Just wait. Wait for a minute, and then he's gonna start dancing.
You know all the new TikTok things.
Exactly. How you know the TikTok? How you even know which way to go?
Because they had rehearsal.
How do you know which way to go in the rehearsal? Exactly. His ass is dancing. Look at her. Look at her face. I ain't crazy. I told you that.
Stevie got surgery.
Yeah, Stevie know what's up. Mm-hmm.
He bore somebody eyeballs. He bore somebody eyes.
He said he got an IBBL.
Yup.
That's Aisha next to him in the brown.
That's what I'm saying. How Stevie know which way to move? He doing the box step, the foxtrot, and all that. How's he doing that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know?
He been blind for a long time.
Exactly. He been blind for a long time. How you even know which way to move your feet? They just tell you to take a half step forward, take a half step back.
Got a favorite TV show?
See, that's what we're doing.
Who?
That's what we're doing.
Favorite TV show?
I'm not.
I can't even. I'm
not going down the road.
cussing with mother. Yeah, we're doing like honestly. Yeah, this nigga.
He's like, I'm gonna dance watch this.
Nigga be watching so you think you can dance. What the fuck is going on? Like, what is happening right now? Something up, man. Something up.
That's funny.
Something is up, man. Did y'all hear about Carisha in an interview talking about she like to get peed on?
Yeah, what the fuck?
They started calling P. Diddy P. Diddy. They started calling me P. Diddy.
Why don't people keep stuff to themselves?
Because that's not in the
Okay.
age that we're in right now. People are just going to say whatever the
But
fuck they want to
it's
say.
been, it's been lately that everybody's just saying,
The girl
The
from
fir-
3LW. She said that the B2K ran a train on her.
and
Which
there's
one?
the one with the lisp. Get on the nothing numbers and numbers.
Yeah,
She
she
was bad back then.
Yeah,
I know
she
more.
wasn't.
She
Yeah,
looked
she was.
she looked like somebody ran a train.
Yo.
And she said she fucked with Mario for like a hot minute.
Yup.
Then we got Jaguar Wright, who's been saying stuff for years,
Yeah.
and she's back out there saying more stuff.
What did she?
that's
She was
Alicia
talking about
Keys.
people's dicks and shit, wasn't she?
You talking about everything?
You kept sending me them Jaguar. I'm not watching it. The Jaguar Wright. This is the problem, with Jaguar Wright. She seems like the hood chick that caught feelings in the middle of getting partied.
That happens.
You ever get the homie?
She be like, oh, kiss the side of my face while he was running a train on me. Everybody else just fucked me.
You ever get the?
But she tried. She said something about the Roots being paid by Kadar Mansenberg to put Erykah Badu on. She said some shit about your girl Jill Scott. I was just like,
Oh, I love Jill.
Yo, Jill,
look,
I love Jill.
look,
Don't talk about
look,
my
look.
girl.
Jill,
Jill.
nigga.
My coworker was just like, is she going on tour? What
Jill.
day? What
Jill
day she gonna
Scott.
be here?
We will have a problem in life.
We got a whole problem.
Got
Jill,
no problem.
Jill walked in this house and said, I'm ready to take you away from everything.
You said, let's go.
I'm making a call like the bull had sunshine. Listen, I ain't
said
never
that.
coming home no more.
Where your mom at?
Yeah, where your mom at? I ain't never come home. Take it easy.
Take it easy. But then
Yo.
Keith Murray, and I haven't watched what he said, but
This nigga.
he's been running his fucking mouth.
Yo.
But to top it all the fuck off,
Uh-huh.
the grandest one I've heard.
What?
Smokey Robinson, shut the fuck up.
What Smokey Robinson
What he
said?
say?
Smokey Robinson,
Quincy Jones been talking crazy. He been talking crazy for years.
well, you know, but he old as shit.
yeah.
Well, I mean, and
Smokey old
Smokey
as
is
shit,
Yeah,
too.
Smokey look like he
So somebody, many years ago, Diana Ross.
Yo,
Rude.
sorry.
What?
Smokey.
He look like a candle. He look like he melted.
Did you ever see him do that dance on the stage?
Smokey looked like that ventriloquist dummy from
Like,
from that what's that?
He ain't
what's that-
smoking no
He looked
more.
like
I
that
can't.
from remember that movie Dead Silence?
Yeah.
He looked like yo, Smokey is crazy. What did he say? What did he do?
During the interview, I thought it was an old interview.
Right.
Obviously, it was not because this shit has been making rounds.
Yeah.
Many years ago, Diana Ross wrote her biography. She says in the biography that for a moment in time,
Yeah.
she dated Smokey Robinson.
Okay.
Somebody asked him about it.
What'd he say?
This nigga. Yeah, we did. The man says, how long did it go on? He's like, probably longer than it should because I was like newly married.
And she like getting peed on.
He didn't say
Sorry,
that.
I'm sorry, he didn't say that. I just felt like
oh,
it was
I thought he
applicable.
said that. I was about to say, no.
You're not going to say that about the boss. The Miss Ross.
Yo, come,
Stop playing.
First of all,
She was playing with Michael Penis. Stop playing. Don't act like that.
no, I'm just saying she was probably,
what? Come on.
Come on.
and he was like, it was
let's
before
stop
she,
acting like that.
before I knew she was a singer, before, she was at Motown.
Yeah.
So, everybody knew everybody
That's how it
up
always
there.
is.
But you do know that his best friend is Berry Gordy, and her baby daddy is Berry Gordy.
You know what that got to do with it?
Because y'all nasty.
They unprotected. Train.
Passing her right off.
Yup.
That's a
They
damn
don't even
shame.
pass
I know who-
off.
who-
They
who-
just do it all at once.
Exactly. It's Hollywood.
Yeah, it's Hollywood.
Everybody's
Think about
gay
it.
sometime.
If you're,
That shit-
if
that shit.
who is the comedian?
Robert Downey Jr. said that in Tropic Thunder. He was like, it's Hollywood. Everybody gay sometimes.
Comedian, he was like, I think it was Cat Williams or something. You go to Hollywood, you open up the wrong door, you be like, damn, you suck dick too?
I think it was Jamie. Remember Jamie Foxx said that he won't open up a door at a Hollywood party. It was like, get the fuck out. He was
Hollywood
like, oh, shit.
is a whole different thing.
Oh, yeah, it's
If
an
you're-
animal.
Think about it. If you're a hoe or a thot in Hollywood, it's not the same as being a hoe and a thot
In
the
Philadelphia.
real world. Yeah. So they all pass each other. They all be with each other. It's Hollywood.
Yeah, they used to say, I think they used to call Nancy Reagan like a mealworm or something.
Yeah. They said
You know, like a leech. They said she'll suck your
they called it Gobbler.
Yeah, something like that. You don't remember hearing that?
Yeah, that
Yes.
Yeah.
Just heard that a couple of months ago.
Yeah, exactly.
They said, old girl, Kennedy wife was a freak. John F. Kennedy.
Oh
wife.
yeah, oh Jacqueline Onassis.
Yeah, you know she had that half black in her too. They ain't know that, did they?
When you got a name like Onassis,
Yeah,
that's close to Oasis.
First of all,
What?
that's her second married name,
Oh, what's her first name?
Bouvier.
That's close to Booty.
People didn't know she was half black.
She's half black. I didn't know that.
What's the name? They just found out what's the name of Blake too. What's his name?
Gabe Lincoln, because I already
Joe
knew that.
Manganiello,
Yeah,
the actor,
Oh yeah, gangster.
is gonna come out on
yeah, they hit it.
Finding
They
Your
kept it
Roots.
hitting, but yeah,
He's not in the new Magic Mike, is he? Why is Magic Mike got a trilogy?
I don't know.
I don't
this
know.
is out of
It's
control.
like
My
come
wife
on.
loves the commercial. She's watching it. Oh my god! I'm like, this is horrible. This is horrible.
like the first. I went to
Like shouldn't Magic
the
Mike
first
be at
Magic
the
Mike I
nursing
saw
home?
was actually the second Magic Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still have not completed watching
As a
the
grown
first.
man, I don't feel comfortable
Well, I don't
watching
want
Magic
to.
Mike
It's
at
not
all.
out.
It's not.
my-
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
For
Not
us.
my genre. You know what I mean? I'm not watching the dude shake his ass on what is it, Penelope Cruz?
No. Who was it?
No,
Girl,
what's
no,
her
the
name?
new one.
It
Yes,
looked like
what's her
Selma
name?
Hayek.
It's Selma Hayek.
That's Selma
You're not-
Hayek.
That's Selma
She
Hayek.
bad,
You
though.
talk, yo,
Salma Hayek is bad. I'm
yo,
sorry.
and it's tough to
You're not
find
gonna
an
watch
ageless.
somebody-
It's tough to find an ageless Spanish lady. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
They be
so-
bad as hell with 35 hit hard.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Shout out to all of our
I love y'all.
Latinos. What's
Some of
called?
y'all
It
know
did hit it. Yeah.
Some of them don't age right.
Age like avocado.
But
Like that's
Shrivel.
yo,
got a little shrivel going on.
God damn.
Age like the avocado.
I'm sorry, that was it.
At
That
the
was
end of the
offensive.
night with Taco Bell.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, ghetto taco
Yeah,
bell.
that last one they find behind the letter, she be like, oh shit, they got one right there.
Can't.
But you hear it. The
What?
chick, what I was saying, the chick from 3LW,
Yeah.
she said they ran a trade on her from B2K.
right.
So, okay.
They in an interview talking about you had an entanglement with them.
Yeah.
All B2K fuck girls? I didn't know.
It's Hollywood.
Oh, all right, that's true.
Everybody
I didn't
fucks
know. You know what I'm saying?
everybody.
I knew well, Raz B was the only one that was in question.
Raz full of shit. Raz know he like in his butt. He just trying to make up.
He knew that. What you call
At
it?
some point, you gotta be like, dude, stop fucking me. Like, at one point, you gotta.
How you famous going out on stage and whatnot, popping and locking and bump, you know what I'm saying? And you feel like you can't tell nobody.
Yeah.
Like,
come on.
that's crazy to me.
But
That's
then
a
they
whole nother
talked
thing.
about Alicia Keys. Did you hear about her?
She got a strap.
Oh, they don't. Yeah.
Oh, Swiss fight. My
But they
fault.
said
Apologize.
no. They said
yo,
that
good, huh?
her Swiss, Alicia Keys, and who was it? His ex, I think.
Oh, Mashonda.
They all party.
Oh, they definitely party. You see, Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose is the man.
Well, they said Alicia is a stud.
No.
Yeah. They said she tries to pay it off, but Alicia's a stud.
No, there's nothing more obvious than that. Ever.
Like when she first came out.
When she
Like
first came
anybody
out.
who knows the community, you be like, yeah, she one of us.
You can tell that. But Derrick Rose, you see, yo, we've been gone for so long. We missed so many news stories and whatnot. So we just splash and throwing goofy
Sorry.
shit around and whatnot. But it's fine. It's Derrick. You see Derrick Rose on Christmas Eve had a sleepover with his baby mom and his
Yeah.
wife.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They all had the same
match your pajamas on.
pajamas.
Somebody put in the comments and said, "You think they all fucking?" Every comment underneath was like, "Is a pig's pussy pork? Is water wet?" But like, what the fuck you think? Like everything was like, "Come on, man."
She already had him.
Yeah.
He got to do what? They get along. Leave it alone. If it ain't
Yeah.
broke, don't mess with it.
You know what? That's the perfect position to be in life too.
Like,
because
he's getting along with his baby mama?
and you painting it like the child support is cool.
Everything
They
good.
got their own crib, and you're Derrick Rose, so you're worth millions and millions of dollars. And ain't nobody rocking the boat. That's kind of gangster to me.
You ain't gonna hear-
Shout out to them.
You ain't gonna hear him complaining.
At all. Gotta love that. Speaking of complaining,
Here we go.
I'm sorry.
why the fuck is Carol Baskins now bringing this nigga back to life? You talk about it.
No, she
hear this.
didn't bring him back to
Yes,
life.
she did. We still ain't heard from the nigga. She just said, "Oh, well, you know what? The good thing that Tiger King 2 did is it proved that my husband is alive and well over in Costa Rica." We ain't heard nothing from that
Motherfucker
nigga.
is dead.
That nigga, we ain't heard nothing.
It's back and forth stuff. Like, I'm waiting to hear, like,
They threw
like you
him
said.
from the airplane over the water.
No, they didn't. They fed him to a fucking tiger.
Yeah, you ain't getting no.
Or
You know what I'm
liger.
saying? Huh?
Or liger.
They fed him to a liger. You ever see how big a fucking liger
That's
is?
ignorant.
It's crazy that,
They're so big they can't even reproduce on their own.
They can't.
well,
Can't
a
find a
liger shouldn't even exist.
No, true.
They shouldn't.
It shouldn't even exist. But they were over there,
Playing
Tiger
around.
King and all them other people that was on that documentary, messing around.
Right.
And they really can't function. Like, there's I watched another documentary on the people that take care of these animals,
Right.
and there's like, these animals, one, shouldn't exist, and they don't.
Yeah, that's
You
just
know.
not there. It's like the
Like, some of them,
it's
like,
the
have,
royal
like,
family.
So bad
Like,
vision.
when you sleep with your first cousin, that's what you get out of there.
Oh my god.
Honestly, and sometimes you
That's
think
exactly
wrong
what the
thing.
fuck
that
is. That's what I'm saying. I just like
Like,
when
the ligers are almost like albinos.
Yo, what happened to
No, that's what they're. No,
I'm
that's what
sorry,
they're. But you know how they have bad vision
yeah.
because it's
What
just.
happened to albinos when they become adults?
Huh?
What? Because you don't see them no more. Like,
Well,
I used to see them all the time in South Philly.
Oh my god.
When they become adults, what happened to them?
well,
What?
the school I used to go to had an albino teacher. I used to see him all the time.
What the fuck is it? They go to the albino, the sanctuary and shit.
I can't.
They just sit them all the time.
They like X-Men.
It's a whole bunch of the fucking albino school for gifted children and shit. They become superheroes after a certain amount of time.
Yo, I
when
got
you turn
tears
25,
coming out my
when you turn 25, they fit you for your super suit. But
I can't. I can't. See these two fools together?
oh my god!
These two together.
Oh my god!
I can't.
Well, when you was little, they was everywhere. But when you get older, it's like, where'd they go?
Oh my god! Yo, I can't. This nigga said,
sorry.
what happens to me?
I do not have a filter. I take medicine every
Oh,
morning.
Oh,
he
Lord.
He said, where did they go? Where did
This is the stuff I think about when I'm just sitting in the
So
lab.
every-
I'll be like, you remember those 6 albino kids from when you was growing up? Where they at now?
Ooh.
And you can't find them on. You ever seen albino on Facebook?
Take them and drop
You
them
can't
off.
even look up on Facebook albino.
You just take them on, drop them off on Albino Island. You know what I'm saying?
can't.
Everything is, what are we talking about, man? Oh,
Listening?
huh?
Is Trent listening?
Yo, he's
But
hilarious.
You remember those albino girls be thick as hell. You ain't ever seen them? The 2 that you ever seen in the world.
I smashed the albino one time. I just thought she was
Did
real
you
light
cry
skinned.
after it?
I just thought she was real light skinned.
I'm black as shit. That's gonna look like an oil spill. I get on top of her.
To be honest, I just thought she was real light skinned.
Well, my wife is almost a shade from my albino.
But your wife's white, so this is different.
It's called white and it's called
Pale.
white.
right.
My wife is almost see-through.
I can't.
like kind of like pasty. Yeah, I'm saying, yeah. Like
Cannot.
remember,
Like she shouldn't. My wife is so white that she actually get ashy.
that's gangster.
That's I be like, how your whiteness overpower your ashiness?
And she might have like African blood.
She do.
I know she do.
Did her DNA.
That's crazy.
Oh, wow.
She had what? I think 2% Nigerian. I think
I'm
inserted
31.
that.
Yeah.
I'm 31.
Oh, I'm a lot.
Oh, it wasn't the scammer side, was it? I can't see. We gonna get canceled. 2% scammer. Yo,
I'm not even a celebrity. I just don't want to be canceled.
sorry. I'm saying, yo, I'm back. Like, and I love being back. Oh man, haven't potted in a minute. Oh my gosh.
Don't do DNA. You do that, a lot of secrets gonna come out.
Look,
Yeah, cause we
I
can't
have
talk
just
about,
found out
we
that-
we don't talk about this. This shit gonna be like Fight Club. Nobody talks about Fight.
Nobody
First, we don't
talks
talk
about
no, don't talk about Fight
23
Club.
and me.
23 and me.
I just found out yesterday that my best friend Monet, her cousin, who has called me cousin for 15 years,
Right.
is actually my cousin.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, I found out a lot. I did Ancestry DNA and 23andMe.
Yeah, we found a lot.
And you be like,
This
yo,
nigga be calling me and telling me, got me scared
it's like
to death.
the
I'm like,
stories.
I don't even want to find
Like, is that my mom?
Yo,
Well,
it's
I applied to be on
a lot of secrets
Finding Your
coming out of
Roots.
South Philly.
I applied to be
South
on
Philly
Finding
is
Your
different.
Roots because he's doing
Yeah.
one like non-celebrity
Right.
next season.
Okay.
So if you have like a family mystery you're trying to find out, whatever. So I
found
was
out
like this.
that-
I was like, I'm trying to find this out. I was like, I got 4 mysteries.
I found out I'm part of the Nelson Mandela bloodline.
I can see that.
I found that out. I was like, what?
Damn.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's gangster.
And I'm African. I'm 90.9% African.
God damn.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
And
gangster.
then it's like the 7.5% Irish, which I don't know where that come from. That
Where
might
that
be
come from?
the bottom of my feet. Stop laughing. Grow up.
Yo, you see what? Well, I mean, Kelly. Besides the fact, you know, her great uncle Jebediah.
Jebediah. Yeah, I know Jebediah.
He invented the ass implant.
I know.
Yeah, we talked about that a long time ago. Though
He patented it.
Yeah, he patented the ass implant. That's when he was doing it with like, you know what I'm saying, with like cement.
That's what you.
Yeah. I mean,
That's why she get it free.
No. This natural.
She got it free.
This is natural. I know
my
somebody
God.
you can. I know somebody
I
you
know
can
this
ask.
is off topic, but tell me this ain't funny. You see the panties that got the camel toe in it?
I've seen that.
That's disrespectful. I'd rather for you to have fake lashes and everything than a fake camel toe.
They're gonna come out with the roast beef ones next or whatnot. Like,
I like roast beef. I just don't like Arby's.
we have the meats. Like,
Nobody black goes to Arby's.
yo,
Kelly, you don't
I
count.
went once.
I've been to Arby's.
went
They
once.
got a fish. They got a good fish sandwich,
Yeah.
especially during Lent.
Well, if you live in the South, you gotta go to Arby's because ain't too many other places.
No.
yeah, it's like.
I mean, can you find Arby's in
and
Philadelphia?
Bojangles.
Oh,
You said what?
I'm saying, can you even find an Arby's in Philadelphia?
Yeah, it is.
is it?
It's one in
Like
well,
the Arby's,
they took
the
it away.
You
Arby's.
don't even eat meat.
It was one, huh?
You don't even eat meat.
Nigga, I eat the fish and the chicken.
The only Arby's I've ever
I just said I would eat
gone
beef
to.
and pork. I ain't vegetarian.
I was in Washington D.C.
Right. No.
and that's because we were on the road. So I was like,
Up until last year, there was an Arby's right there on Lehigh and Aramingo.
oh,
And they took it away. They made it a
down
Wendy's
there.
now.
Go way down there.
Huh?
Look, who goes all the way down there?
You got to go down there straight.
Yeah, you never lied. That's the dirtiest Wawa I've ever. Yo, that Wawa.
I don't deal with.
I don't deal with zombie areas.
I don't
You
deal with
walk around
anything.
looking like zombies. That ain't my area.
Yeah, I ain't never seen a Wawa that looked like a bodega. You know how I used to go back in the day, the Jamaican store or whatnot, where everything was clear out.
Day sodas.
Yeah, they got day sodas and nothing on the shelves. I'm like, nigga, this is a Wawa. Where's your shit at?
In Logan, you get off the train, right? Back in the day. You go to the store, the Jamaican store, it had 4 Pepsis in there. And it was never nobody at the counter.
So they selling weed in the back.
I knew my mom was getting a bag of weed.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
knew it.
Absolutely.
I
They
was
was
like,
selling.
man, they ain't got no chips or nothing in this joint. They got one bag of homies.
Ham, no burger, cool, no
Why you
egg.
got one bag of homies chick?
They used to
chips?
sell weed and ices. Remember they
Yup.
used to freeze the hug and chop it in half?
Yup.
Yeah. Yo. Oh my gosh.
God.
And then they get mad when you walk in there and whatnot. Just like the Jamaican food store. They rude as shit to you in there. What y'all want? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Like, let me get rice and peas or whatnot. Well, no oxtail, no rice and peas, no chicken, no
Well,
nothing.
that's just how the culture is.
Yeah, that's true.
It's very rude.
Yeah, but the food be good as shit. I ain't gonna
It
lie
does.
to you. That Jamaican food is good as
I
hell.
don't know how you eat it, but
Dog, I don't eat beef and pork. Chicken is fine.
you weird.
Yeah, I know.
Nigga, growing up, all you did was eat beef.
All I did was eat pork too. That shit
Yeah.
was listen. It was swine on my mind, pork on my
It
fork.
was funny. I didn't start eating pork until I got older because I don't like pork, honestly.
Yeah.
But I do like pork bacon.
That's
I don't
No.
like, I can't eat pork chops and none of that. But pork bacon go hard.
Oh my god.
honestly, I'm the same way.
I don't eat anything else pork.
I
I
can-
don't eat ham, none of
Man.
that.
I
But
can
pork
do-
bacon go hard.
Back
I
in the
can't
day,
do pork chops at all. Like one day,
Mm-hmm.
That's like liver.
I hate. Yeah. One day I hooked it up.
Mm-hmm.
Getting ready to sit down and eat my dinner. I took one bite. I was like, nope.
What?
Pork chop.
Yeah, pork
It
chop.
was a fresh pork chop.
My kids was eating pork ribs, right?
Yeah.
And they smell so good. And you know, they got more meat than beef ribs.
Yeah, beef ribs is
So,
like a fucking.
I said,
I don't think you're supposed to eat the rib of a cow.
I don't think so either.
That shit don't even
So,
come off the bone.
You be like that. You be looking like, you know how animals be in the wild?
Yeah,
and
like-
you the weak animals. You get the bones and shit. That's what you be looking
Nah,
like.
shit like this.
So the kids had some ribs. I was like, let me try it one more time. Let me give it a chance. I went and bite it. I said, this is different meat.
That shit's salty as hell.
It just don't chew right.
Any meat that you don't have to season at all, you might not want to be eating that. Like duck.
Ew.
Nigga, duck is the greasiest, saltiest shit. But no, duck bacon, I don't know why when they baconize everything is the shit.
Nah, beef bacon is the shit.
Like no, that wasn't no.
Pork
Beef
bacon.
turkey bacon is the shit.
Beef bacon is so good
Pork bacon is
that you're
everything.
gonna have to go get your blood work done because it's so much salt.
Yeah, I know that shit is crazy. Like I
Your lips
honestly,
get, when you you been eating sunflower seeds.
yeah, any food that dehydrates you right when you're done eating it, you're like, God damn, you know what I'm saying? Like eating pork skins, you're like, ah, shit, like yeah, can't. Alec Baldwin got charged.
Yep.
You think he should have got charged?
No.
No.
Come on, man.
It was an accident.
Yeah.
And
First
if
of all,
anything, it's a safety thing, and I think
It's-
the person that's supposed to be in charge of safety
should be
should
charged.
be charged.
Yeah, but I think that what happened is they felt like they had to charge somebody.
No, what they do
They
is
charged 2 people.
yeah, they charge 2
That's
people.
what I was thinking too. Like, what? So why? But
why him?
Because the big name had to be
It's
name
a
had to be
big
charged.
name. It's not going to go far. It's really going to become a civil suit. So they just going to sue for money. But they got to go.
They
up
already
and-
settled out for the civil suit. Then they went back and did the criminal joint.
Yeah, that ain't going to go nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's an accident. It happened to Bruce Lee's son, Brandon Lee.
Yeah.
So I just don't understand why any live rounds would be anywhere on
I
the
don't
set
understand
like that.
that at all. But you know what it is?
But that's still a safety thing.
You know
It's
why?
a safety thing, and why the person that's supposed to be in charge of safety,
Yeah.
the person that's supposed to be in charge of the fake rounds, that's the person that should be charged because you did not do your job, and because you did not do your job, this woman is dead.
Yep.
Her children are left without a mother.
Yeah,
Her
which is
husband is
crazy.
left without a
So
wife.
what they doing is they using him because he's the big name.
Exactly.
But that's still wrong.
It's
'Cause
fucked up.
making
I
him
don't
look
think
bad.
that's right at all.
It's not even about the like for me. It's not even about the name. Sue the fucking production company.
Yeah.
You know, the
They
movie
did.
studio.
They did all of that, and they got paid out of it. This is the fucking.
So what they want to do now?
This is the prosecutor of either California or New Mexico, wherever they were doing it. Going for a criminal suit.
Actually, this is a career move.
That's all it is.
This
It's
is
to
it.
help
So
pad
the-
their conviction rate and shit like that.
No, and also to make that prosecutor career move.
Exactly.
Oh, I challenged, a celebrity, and now can I get this seat?
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Yup, that's all it is, man. It's all bullshit, man. Prayers up to everybody involved in that, because that was nuts. Like, honestly,
Yeah.
I just, I wasn't feeling that at all. But speaking of getting paid out, flo-rida got $82 million.
Million.
What?
So apparently, if you could look it up, Kelly, I can't remember exactly what it was.
Celsius.
Apparently, it had something to do with somebody who's supposed to be paying them out for like a brand endorsement or something along those lines.
Celsius.
What the hell is Celsius?
It's an energy drink.
Oh, okay. So,
shit.
so I guess essentially what they did was they didn't pay him. He was supposed to get royalties. That was
That's
in the
when,
contract.
because flo-rida was all diesel, wasn't he?
Yeah, that
Big ass strong DJ.
flo-rida like Uncle Tyrone.
Yeah. That's when they was wearing baby fat jeans.
Yo, speaking of that,
82.6 million.
so I'm watching it.
He don't ever have to rap again.
at all.
He shouldn't.
He should.
Stop.
That nigga didn't have to rap again at all anyway.
Yeah.
But so here's the thing, not off topic. I'm watching the Gervonta Davis fight 2 weeks ago, right? And I'm just chilling, and I look over, and standing next to Gervonta's mom is KC.
Oh, our cousin.
Yes. So I call him.
What the hell do he do?
So apparently he's a DC cop, and he also does security for Gervonta. I called him, he didn't answer, but he texted me back like, "What's up, cuz?" I was like, "I see you at the fight." You know what I mean? Because me and him hang out. We've been trying to get another trip together for the longest. We went to Vegas.
Our cousin works for the CIA.
Yeah, he
I'm just
probably-
going to tell you.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Hey, look, I got secrets. That mug got secrets.
Yo, he's older than all of us.
It's not
I
called
love
the
the way
CIA.
I love the way we age. I love the way.
It's not called the CIA.
What is it called?
What's it called?
It's the company.
Oh, my God.
I love the way we age because Cuz older than all of us. And
Yeah,
whatnot, and
I thought he was younger than us.
no, not at all. This nigga look like his skin is look. I'm like, look,
Every time I see him, he in the Middle East somewhere. Saudi Arabia, chilling, riding a tiger. I'm like, who is this nigga?
like this weekend taking
Breach
another
of contract.
flight.
He's suing for breach of contract.
Breach of contract. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah,
Gotta
it was
pay
him.
me.
Yup. Yeah, that family member. Like, that's you. And I think everybody got that one family member where you be like, yo, you talking about a life worth living.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that is
That's a life.
Like just hanging with him for
I'm
one.
like, how many days of vacation you get?
I don't even
Jesus.
think it'd be the vacation. I think that he'll work. He probably work like 4 doubles in a row and be doing other shit like that, and then get off early on a Thursday and catch a flight and come back on
That's
Monday
usually
morning.
how I look.
I'm like, because I'm telling you, when we went to Vegas, he showed up Friday afternoon and we left Monday. Dog, we was running around Vegas or whatnot, cuz got the bag, so cuz just running around.
So he get the safe in the room.
Nigga, what? We was in a high roller joint, and Jamie Foxx couldn't get in because nobody wouldn't give up the high roller poker
really?
joint. We was in the joint. I'm sitting up there like, I hate poker. I'm like, yo, cuz, I'm about to be out. Nah, just sit here with me for a second, cuz. I'm like,
We have a very secreted, talented family.
We do. We
like the Black Illuminati.
Don't do that.
Like, what do Mr. Know-It-All really do?
What does Mr. Know-It-All? No.
Yeah, what do I really know? What I do know is that I want to bring this up for a topic. The Gabrielle Union feels like that she felt like that she was justified in cheating because
She made more money.
she made more money.
I don't care. Gabrielle Union is bad. She can do what she wants.
Can we talk about this though? Let's talk about this for a second. I want to talk about the respect factor.
Let's acknowledge the fact that he was cheating too.
Yes. Come on now.
Calling the
They
man,
both were cheating.
calling a man out that what does he play sports? He's a football player.
Yeah.
Calling a sports player out for cheating is redundant.
Yeah, because they
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, what did Chris Rock say? That's like charging a special basketball player for double dribbling. You just gotta let some shit slide.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying?
It's 2023. If you don't see me no more, we've been canceled.
No, man, but think about it. You gotta let some shit slide. You know what I'm saying? So, but think about it. So, okay, just take it off of him for a second. I think it's the thought process that goes into that for me. It's her saying that out loud. Like, it's women out here that really believe that. Kelly, you believe that?
Yes. That's why
If you made substantially more money than your man,
you can
do
cheat.
you feel like you have carte blanche to do whatever it is
Yes.
that you want to do?
Your money status determines your cheating ability.
¿Cómo está?
Don't do that.
¿Cómo está?
Come on, Kelly, tell the truth.
¿Qué?
Do you, as a man?
You really feel like that?
So, as a man,
I cannot confirm or deny
Get
how
the
I
fuck
feel
out
about
of here.
Okay.
that.
We've been working together for 3 years.
let's be
I never
honest.
knew what.
As a man,
Yeah.
your wife make all the money, right? She make big money,
Right.
Right? Do you care if she cheat?
Now that's the bigger question.
As long as she don't bring nothing home.
Don't bring home nothing to me.
Dog, I think that wait a minute, but we are biased.
I used to be.
But I'm gonna tell you the reason why we biased. Because I think that now we're at the age where we start to understand that there's things in life that you can't control.
You can't control it.
Problem is that it gets up to an age where like shout out to the Barcast and what I'm about to spark that back up too. In there, I speak with a lot of cats that are younger, and they come up and they want to talk their shit. I just realized how fucked up society has it because they want to control.
Yeah.
They want to know, oh, my woman can't go out and do this or whatnot. Well, why your woman can't go out and do this?
It's always been
You know what I'm
about
saying?
control, but hasn't it? It's always, you have to fit this narrative.
Yeah.
Or
My father used to come home with plans to go out.
Yes.
But in order for him to do his plans to go out,
Yeah.
he would start a fight
Yeah.
with my mom.
I used to do that.
So he can stump out and go out the door.
Yeah.
Once she finally got hip to that,
Yeah.
because he came home one night and get ready to start a fight, she's like, nigga,
Just
if you
go.
want to go out, go the fuck out.
Yeah.
You don't have to start a fight with me.
Right,
Yup.
right.
I used to do that.
Go on out. Have a good time.
Go out.
I think though cheating.
But they would be at a party
Uh-huh.
and she couldn't do nothing at the party because she hemmed up by him.
You got it on lock, huh?
Right. So
I'm not that dude no more. I think as I got older,
I think that's what it is.
it's just like
I think certain
you
times
ain't gonna stop nobody from doing nothing
at all.
at all. And if they ain't taking care of home and we good, look, I'm 44. It's all good. Like the girl, I'd rather be cheated on by a rich woman than a broke woman.
Dog, if you had the bag and you was living comfortably, and
Do you care about cheating?
You want to come down the steps and be like, all right, I'm going away for the weekend and whatnot.
Bye.
Tell the nigga I said what's up.
Yup. That's me.
But I think that the
See if you can borrow something.
yeah, like a whole something. Yeah, I'm trying to grab something real quick. You know what I mean? Bring.
But
something
I
like
think
that.
that's where they at. They have money. Cheating doesn't matter anymore.
You think so?
I think we get caught up in, like I always said, most men when they cheat,
Right.
it's because it's something new. It ain't because they don't love the woman they want.
yeah.
I agree with that.
It's all.
Well, I mean,
ain't never cheat
and men
because
and women
I
cheat
was
for
in-
two different reasons.
Yes, and I think it was just something. When men cheat, it's something new. When women cheat, when they're not rich,
Yeah.
it's for emotions.
It's for
When they
We
not
said this
rich,
before.
it's for
So
emotions.
you
Yeah.
so you saying that a woman's wealth is connected to her emotions?
Yes.
You speaking facts right
Yeah.
now.
But like a
Somebody
woman,
get this man a podcast.
Well,
He should be. You speaking
woman
facts
cheats
right
for
now.
a myriad of other reasons outside of
Yeah.
hurting him.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. If you was rich,
I am rich. Okay, go ahead.
I'm talking about
She rich.
like
got
balling
that body.
out of control.
I am.
Oh, okay.
I am.
Oh, for real? Let me hold something.
She
Shit,
rich in
I-
body.
I am manifesting it. So
Oh, all
I
right,
am.
listen.
Kelly could get what she want.
Yeah.
You know, she just too professional.
So are you worried about? Let me ask you a question. If you
That's what it
If
is.
you able to get the life that you want, let's just say that like now whatnot, he finds you a nigga. He might be in his 50s or something like that. He's ready to settle down. Don't do that. he's ready to settle down. I don't even know why he's flipping me the bird. What? He's in his 50s. I say he might be like 55.
Yeah.
He's ready to settle down and whatnot. He want all the voluptuous thickness and whatnot. He needs that. He
Oh, you
desires.
some once a week.
He desires that. You know what I'm saying? And you look good on his arm, and he ready to rock out and whatnot. Would it bother you if he was taking care of all your needs and he had a couple little things on the side?
Yes.
Why?
Why?
It just would. It just would.
It's because we was raised
Raised
to
to-
believe that shit. I
Yeah.
remember that one woman, that one man. That shit is fake. Your grandpa didn't have it. Your great granddaddy didn't have it. They all had side bitches.
See, grandma didn't have it.
Grandma damn sure ain't had it. That's
So-
what the DNA says.
Nah, so, I knew he was going back to it.
Like,
But wait a minute.
You are not the father.
With the runaway
That goes back to me watching Finding Your Roots. Niecy Nash
Right.
found out that the person she thought was her grandfather
Yeah.
was not.
Of course.
It's always like that.
We've
It's
all-
like, no, the man that lived down the street
But I think
was your grandfather.
When we were talking about the relationship
Biologically.
part of it, I
Yeah.
think your money status determines how you go about your life. So I think, like I said, I think men cheat.
But the whole
for
reaction
something
is
new.
different.
Yeah.
Women cheat for when they broke for emotions. When you got money, you cheat because you just want
Because
to
you
feel
can.
something good. Yeah, you can.
So wait,
Yes, you can.
so all of this shit that we've been
I think a lot of people cheat, actually.
Everybody
Because
cheat.
they can.
But see, this is the thing. The shit that niggas have been trying to figure out forever. Like women is detectives. They moving around and whatnot. Especially nigga if you ain't really.
But
they-
y'all can't take it when we cheat.
I can if you got money.
If you got money. But, I mean,
If you broke, how you cheating on me? You
Right.
broke.
I mean I think that's the point.
because then that goes into...
Actually, I
is his
use
dick
you
better than
cheating
mine?
on me. If you broke and you cheat on me, that just means I can fuck your girlfriend. That's just how it goes. Like Are we gonna stay together? Yes, we're gonna stay together.
That's crazy.
Like, what relationship is out here? People act like they the only ones out here. Yes, if you see your partner 24/7, maybe they can't cheat.
Right.
But if your partner is literally going on business trips and got stuff to do,
Yeah.
somebody got a work wife,
Exactly.
work husband.
So, but why do we still try to hold on to this factor of control? Because I think that lends to a bigger question. Because a lot of times, this is the whole thing. The people on the internet are broke. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. Like, honestly, niggas is broke. Like I'm broke. I don't give a fuck. Like people on the internet, but especially the people that make the comments, because they're like, oh, this nigga's a simp. I'm like, but
Because they
was
gotta
rich
talk.
and they was in every they
They gotta say something.
They have to say something because they have to feel like they're being noticed for that factor. It's just like when Diddy popped up with a new baby.
Mm-hmm.
Carisha didn't bat a fucking eye. She's the girlfriend. He decided he wanted to have a baby. You didn't want to have a baby with him probably. And
Look at Nick Cannon.
He was too young.
Look at Nick Cannon. You hear any of his women talking?
Not at all.
And he's
Not at all.
smashing every day, different ones
Everything.
on the same
Nigga
day.
just had his 12th baby. Last time we recorded,
But
he only
Nick
had 10
Cannon
kids.
Nick Cannon gonna do the royal family thing. Try to keep his money in the family.
Ew.
I'm just saying, that's how I think he going for.
That might be a little bit too much because
That's what I think he going
That's a
for.
little strong.
He still have because he having kids with the. See, that's
I'm telling
Yeah,
you, he's trying to keep his money in the family.
that's crazy. I hope not. That would be if somebody.
Have some of them long chin kids.
Yeah, somebody
kids.
gonna come with a thumb hanging out the ear and shit. Like it's not
But
gonna work out.
I think the difference is when you talk about people want to control.
Yeah.
They want to have something that they say is mine. That's mine. That person still can be yours.
Yeah.
You might not be pinning it down like old bull Jebediah.
So think about us.
You might not.
So think about this though. So that lends right into this though. The bull, that wife was working at the police department with him.
And she was smashing everything.
They was in an open
inside.
They
relationship.
said niggas was running trains on it. They said high speed. Where did they get high speed trains?
First
the
of all,
internet ain't shit.
I feel as though
high speed trains.
I'm about
It's a high
jokes.
speed
I'm
chase.
about jokes. I love jokes. I think we went from that everybody's so serious about shit.
Right.
Jokes is there. So
Right.
it's funny.
Oh,
I love the
absolutely.
jokes.
Right.
I love the memes. But you see how the guys got away with nothing? Mm-hmm. Like the guys got away with nothing.
Right.
It was like, oh, guess what? She did what she wanted to.
She did what she wanted
She
to.
did what she
She
wanted
didn't
to.
do it alone.
Her husband knew about it. They was in an open relationship.
Well,
They act like that's the first time they seen that.
he's a cock.
Yeah, he a
You
condo.
probably watched
Yeah,
it.
He watches.
So
Hey, I used to be the man that did it. So I know. So I was the man. I was the one helping them out. They won their fantasy. That was their thing. We find it different, and it's cool for us to say something about it outright. But
'Cause we the
behind
outside.
we outside, but behind closed doors, we'd be like, oh, I don't care. Nobody care, but everybody else that's comment.
I think that the whole hedonism thing is based upon that. I got a
Yeah.
couple homies that want the hedonism.
You go to hedonism, you ain't going there for vacation.
Niggas go to hedonism and it be old white people down there, and this dude would be like, "Hey, you mind banging my wife out?"
Yup.
You know what I mean? While I watch, you know, niggas don't give a fuck.
Niggas
Hey,
don't care.
Hey, sure, why not?
Just want to get the dick good.
You know
You
what I'm
put
saying?
baby oil on me?
And I'm done.
I'm
I'm done for today.
Like you can't. People have different relationships, and I think it's hard for people. Or I don't even think it's hard. I think just to stay like, oh, I want to be in a circle. We sit there and say, oh, that was so wrong. That's wrong. Why you do that? Man, your homeboy do it. The people you close to do stuff that you don't have no clue.
And the thing is, you never know what's going on behind someone's closed door.
Nope.
Right.
But
What
now-
I tell you and what I do.
It's two different things.
It's two different
But I think
things.
where we live at now is the closed doors, behind the closed doors is out. The doors are open.
Yeah,
and people are uncomfortable.
The
So
deviant
when
doors.
people get uncomfortable, they gotta comment. They gotta say negative stuff. 'Cause
Right.
they're uncomfortable.
But you ain't gonna change shit by talking.
No.
I think that's what it is. People feel as if that, oh, this is wrong.
And the thing is,
you ain't gonna change them for doing what they want to do. That
if that's what that woman or man wants to do, God bless. Keep it pushing. It may not be what I want to do, but who am I to judge what you do?
But guess what? Everybody is not
Because
her,
somebody's going to
she's not-
judge what I do.
She's not the stereotypical beauty, right?
Right.
But she got more dick than some of these
Oh,
girls out here
God.
that's beautiful.
She getting more than me.
Big black niggas too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Niggas was just running right through. One nigga was just up there looking like, yeah, I did that shit.
Yeah, I did
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I did it. You know what I
Look,
mean?
And I
Like,
think
She getting way more than I'm getting.
anybody that knows that works in corporations and stuff, a
Right.
lot goes on behind closed doors.
yeah.
If you
tell you something.
if you was in the military and you lived in the barracks, you
A
knew
lot was going on.
You knew a lot was going on. Everybody knew everybody.
Right.
So I think people just like to say something to feel like they somebody. But would,
Like
you,
the
would
company-
you not did it?
The
If you was
company
a
I used to
single
work
man
for?
and somebody was running train, first of all most men, especially if you're from Philly, have done the train. Most men have done the train.
Okay.
So
we
what
have.
happens if you find out your wife, before she got with you, had a train ran on her? What you gonna do? You gonna stay with her?
Yeah.
What you
Especially,
gonna
Because
do?
it was before you.
especially if she rich.
If
I'm
she
like,
rich,
hey, I'm
she
like,
could have did it yesterday.
I'm like, word? You was doing trains?
Like you
Shit.
said,
If
the
you
company-
rich, she could do it yesterday.
But
the
problem-
company I used to work for,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say the name of the company, but the word babies follows that company, follows it.
You worked in a building full of beds.
yeah. yeah.
You might as well work at Mattress Giant. That shit is
But
going
it-
down.
But the thing is, with that job,
like, for
like
real.
now at my job, I work 10 hours a day.
You spend
as an
more
event
time with
manager.
these
You
people.
spend more time with these
Yeah.
people that you wind up developing,
You spend
some
more
relations.
time-
We
you
do
got
have
to.
people that are actually met there and got married.
Yeah.
You have people that,
But you
met
spend-
there
when
and
you
had some babies.
And
we
went
live
there and
in
had
a-
orgies.
we live in a culture where we spend more time at work than we do with our family.
Yes.
So
I work with old white men. That ain't nothing sexy. Ain't
that
nothing
ain't
sexy
nothing
about
sexy
Mike.
about that. But you work where you got
Right.
it could be a girl you don't even like. And after you've been around her so long, eventually y'all might do something. Now, I'm gonna tell this story because I'm retired now. I can talk.
There you
But
go.
when I was in the military,
Damn.
it was this black girl, right? And she kept saying, "Oh, all you do is mess with the white girls. All you do is mess with the white girls."
Uh-huh.
We sitting in Baghdad. I'm talking about war zone.
Yeah.
I get a note, and I told you this before,
Yeah, I think you did.
from the same black girl saying, "Hey, I want to see what they all talking about. Yes or no." Like we in 10th, like 10th grade. Like yes or no. Guess what? I hit it. Guess what? She was married
Uh-huh.
and didn't. It just like why? It's something different. That's
Right,
why
right.
people do it.
I just
Stop
want to
trying
experience. I just
control
want to
it.
know what they talking about.
I want to know what it feels like to have two chicks. Why not?
How Mike upset? I want to know what that's like.
I want to know what you do.
Listen,
how
I
you do
agree.
that?
I feel you. Listen.
I just know I'm trying to behave myself.
But it's getting tough. It's getting tough.
You see, wait. You never notice people who try to go without sex how stressed they are?
Oh my gosh.
Look at Kelly's
No,
shoulders.
no, it's not.
Kelly got football shoulders.
It's not that I'm trying to go without sex because yeah. I'm good.
Oh, all right. All right.
Excuse me.
I'm
try-
trying not to.
Fuck a particular person.
Yes,
But why not?
Because that's
because it's addictive.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Never
It's not.
sprung, huh?
You are an independent woman. You got your own. You got your own crib. You ain't got to go be like, oh, we can't go back to my house because my grandmom's still up. You got your own crib. You can do what you can do.
You know.
You just got to keep it separate. See, people confuse fucking with love.
Right.
That's the problem.
I just don't
And y'all
understand.
fall in love on some good dick. You ever had a hoe fall in love with you? You be like, God damn, I shouldn't have fucked her the third
You
time.
ever fall in
crazy.
love with a hoe?
Or
I have.
everybody was telling me my place is.
That's why you can't.
Wait a minute.
She's a hoe.
If you fuck once, you good. Once you start getting into 2 and 3 times y'all fucking, you gonna be like, damn, do I got feelings for this hoe?
But hoes fuck good. That's
They
the
do.
issue. Like,
They
They
practice.
professionals at it.
They practice.
I mean, ain't nothing like listen. And this is the thing. She could be lying to you, Jerry. She
Yup.
could be lying to you.
A
what I'm
stripper
saying?
lied to you. The stripper be all in your face lying
like
to you,
it's
but
all
you be like, she only see me. How many times you see the guy in there spend all his money talking about she only see me?
It's a nigga. I seen a nigga one time. Chick wasn't even dancing no more. She just sitting on the nigga lap.
He just dropped
That
money.
nigga did, if he could have pulled his fucking credit card out, he would have. He just dropped and gave all the fucking money. I'm looking at him like, God damn. But I think that, to be perfectly honest with you, between the Gabrielle Union thing and the police officer, I just think that the sides of the spectrum are totally different. But then we still just gotta really realize, like, yo, this is all about public opinion, and public opinion means nothing under what you call it? I remember the first time we went to Mexico. Mm-hmm. I knew something was up because we went to when you go to the all-inclusive adult resort.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah, you sit on the beach and the middle-aged white women is just walking up with the titties out. You're like, oh,
that's what they into.
This the vibe. See, the whole.
But guess what? They on vacation. They got money,
and they gonna wild out.
They gonna wild out.
I can't do that.
Oh, I'm going out. I'm gonna be the old man with everything hanging out.
Heavy.
I'm going to the new beach.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Heavy.
I ain't gonna hold you. Oh, all right. Well, you can just wear sports. Just wear sports bra.
Or wear those little bikini tights. Yeah. Where it just it just cover the nipple and the little.
Or just Winnie the Pooh.
Shit's heavy.
Winnie the Pooh. You be all right.
Winnie the Pooh.
you be all right. You know what I'm saying? Just move around on the beach like that or whatnot.
It ain't nothing like being butt naked on the beach. I'm telling you, the breeze feel different.
You know they got new. Shannon been to the new beach in Jersey. They got a new beach in Jersey.
Yeah, they got. I was at this beach in Cali called Black Beach,
right?
And they don't care. I'm gonna tell you, that's when you want to be at in life. Old people don't give a fuck.
Yo,
it was nothing but old people just titties flinging everywhere on the sides. They everywhere.
Old penile.
So you don't.
When I was in Europe, it was the same way. It was mainly old people.
Do you think that when you get old? Because I always think to myself, you know what I mean, when I'm old and whatnot, I'm just like, listen, you know what I mean?
It is what it is.
I'm out to have a good time and whatnot. Yeah. Do you think that you could ever be a cuck?
If I don't get off by seeing my woman with another guy.
Right.
But if she did it and I knew about it, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah. See, I think
see, a cuck gets off by seeing a woman with another guy.
That's a particular fetish too, because it feels as if that. I think that these dudes are feeling like they this is the one time because most of them dudes are power.
Yep, it's about power.
So they don't feel like
they always in charge. So when they get on the weekends, that's when they want to be out of control, and the woman can do what she wants.
It's like that feeling that you get when you see somebody whoop somebody's ass.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But for them, it's in a sexual manner.
It's
it's like damn. You know what I mean? I can't
just
control.
posted that question.
But I couldn't.
Did you watch your mate have sex with someone?
I have, and I wouldn't mind, but that's not my thing. Mm-hmm. I'm not. That's not my.
I'm not going to get off on it.
That's not my kink. So
right.
But if my woman was like, "Hey, I want to be with this person," and at my point in life now,
right,
I don't give a fuck. You gonna do it if I'm here or not?
Right.
You know what I mean? I think it's a pride thing. Mm-hmm. I know who I am as a person.
Right.
I know who I am as just all around, and I'm comfortable in my skin. Yeah. I think a lot of guys ain't comfortable with themselves.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's why they do that. Absolutely. But you ain't have a problem when your woman was fucking your homie and everybody else.
Exactly.
I think it's just depends on where you at in life as a person.
That's true. Like, I think people need to be more open because a lot of times, like these crimes of passion, people be on some other
tripping.
Shit. Niggas be like,
that lady that drove with the diaper on,
but
so she wouldn't have to stop.
A lot of this is all in America. You go to other countries, it's not as crazy. I mean, America Canada and all that stuff might be like this, but when you start going over to European countries and stuff, it's not as serious about that sex thing. It's like sex is sex to me. I learned growing up, I didn't pit sex and love together all the time. If I wanted to fuck, I just wanted to fuck.
Right,
ain't got shit to do with love, this and that. And I think that's the problem. People take pleasure and equal it to always
emotion.
love.
I think that a lot of times women take it to heart because they feel like you said before,
somebody taking something.
Right, exactly. You taking something of yours.
Y'all controlling.
Right.
Y'all
right.
like to have what y'all have.
And then one other
And then
shit.
want to do their own shit.
Yeah, want to do my own shit and whatnot. Like I ain't never seen a motherfucker get mad that's cheating when they get cheated on.
I see
You know what I'm
it all
saying?
the
Like,
time.
how the fuck you get? That's what I'm saying. Like,
Men do it.
Men do it too.
Men do it too.
Men do it too.
I find it so funny when a man
Nigga
would
I
get
be
mad.
out there cheating
Niggas be in
with
the street
10 different bitches.
Niggas
No,
be
niggas be
crying
out
in
there.
the shower, Keith. And if you cried in the shower
Fuck y'all.
over
I
a
wasn't cheating on her ass.
over a
fuck
girl
y'all.
that cheated on them, but they just
You
cheated
already
on
told
the
the
girl.
story.
Do y'all know what it's like to cry in the fucking shower?
It's emotional.
But
I don't know.
I don't actually.
Listen. First and foremost, I was 17, and
That hurt.
my heart was broken because I felt as if that this situation was going to last forever.
You know what? I lied just now. I had a time when we ran a train on a girl, right?
You better not have been the one that liked the girl in the train.
I fucking liked the girl.
I ain't gonna lie.
Did you?
I didn't cry, but I felt it. Like I had that lump in my chest. Like damn,
Nigga in the rubber room trashing.
they trashed.
You
Trash.
like?
And I went first.
You went first.
I went first, but then the problem with going first, and if you got
there's
feeling, you
yup.
sitting in the living room like, damn, you hear all that clapping? It sounded like they was in there clapping, like it was a comedy.
Like when I was in college, there was a girl that I had liked when I was in college. Like you know what I mean? And I kind of liked her, but it was just like, you know what I mean? You know, freshman year, it is what it is and whatnot. She was cool. And you know what I mean, kept giving a little rhythm and whatnot, but she wasn't all that, but she was cool. I liked her vibe or whatnot. And
Is that the one called you up?
no.
Okay.
This was like I think this was like homecoming weekend or something like that. Her boyfriend came up. Shut up. Her boyfriend, yeah. I look at her face. Her boyfriend came up, right?
Yeah.
And I knew she had a boyfriend, but she said she was just always telling me like she hated the motherfucker. And
That's what they all
I'm like, where? So I'm looking around like, where's? So you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, she in the room with a man.
Ooh.
I'm like,
Oh man.
I'm about to bust in there, and they're like, no, don't bust in there, whatnot. And I listen by the door, and all I hear is,
Oh.
I'm like, no.
That exactly. Why does it feel like
First of
that?
all, if he came up for homecoming, he wasn't leaving
No,
without.
without.
Here's the fucking funny thing about it. At that point, I was fucking somebody's girl.
But you still was upset.
I was still upset.
I
I
know
was
that.
fucking somebody's girl during that time. You know what I'm saying? Like full fledged.
know
When I
that
met her,
feeling.
she said, "You ain't never getting none because I got a man." And 2 weeks later, I was getting some
Yep.
on a regular basis. And
It doesn't matter.
like violating too. Like
What the
that's just
Rock
the whole
say?
thing.
What the Rock say?
First of all, I don't think nobody, when they young, should be in these crazy, stupid relationships. I try to figure it out.
I try to tell your little cousin
My
that shit.
son been in a relationship for damn near 5 years.
I try to tell
and
him.
I'm sitting there like, why, bro? She walking around here with her titties out, nipples showing, and you can't even look at it.
I tried to tell your little cousin that he had his.
I heard he got the ramen noodles girlfriend.
No.
The one that make the noodles for him?
with the spaghetti.
The spaghetti. Oh, she made noodles for me.
No. Yeah, but see, this is the thing. So he's not with her no more.
Okay.
I could have told you that.
So now his birthday is in 2 weeks. So he
Yeah.
calls me up or whatnot. First and foremost, sidebar or whatnot. My son told me I was his best friend the other day, and it warmed my heart. Real.
Aww.
Yeah, I was like, ah,
Boy,
man,
that's what's
like-
in your soul.
Yeah,
That,
I said, yeah.
as much as you get his ass,
Yeah.
and you hear that, that's
Yeah,
great.
But you know what? Him being away from home,
Yeah.
he's realizing
Yeah.
that nothing you said
Mhm.
was a lie.
Love.
At all. So he calls me up, and he's like,
I'm still weak.
I just want. He's like, I just want.
Oh, I got years ago.
He's
I
like,
got
so
years ago.
he's like, so a couple friends of mine, I see hear these girls in the background, like, yeah, Don, you should do this, you should do that. Like talking about throwing them a birthday party in a football house. They have what they call like a football house. One of the guys, a couple of the
Guys that live all
got
got
their
their
own
own house.
crib, and they throw parties there. So the girls want to, put them together, a party, at the football house. Like, Don, what you doing for your birthday or whatnot? Because you know what I mean, like Don is, even as a freshman, one of the big guys on campus. You know what I mean, highly recruited by the school, and you play ball, so everybody know who he is. So he just like, man, he's like, yeah, man, I think I should do this. I'm like, well, what you calling me, telling me for? He's like, well, you my best friend. I just want to, let you know.
Aw,
He's
yeah.
like, I want to let you, know, because you always give me the right advice and whatnot. Should I do it? I'm like, hell yeah.
You
I'm
better
like,
do it now.
I'm like, yeah, do that shit now. But he's like, it got shut down last time. I said, well,
So
just don't do nothing goofy.
Don't do nothing goofy.
Yeah.
Have
Shut down.
everybody,
Get
yeah.
shut down.
But if the peoples is trying to throw you a party.
What is life without experience?
Yes.
Not a damn
It's
thing.
just like you waiting to die.
Let me tell you, driving up Edinburgh during homecoming in my boyfriend's car with no driver's license.
I couldn't imagine if I went to college.
In a car full of girls.
Keith, when I went to college,
Because I tell everybody the college experience is something.
college
It is like the Matrix.
because you
have
got
to see it for
people-
yourself.
You got people
know what I'm
that
saying?
are separated from all the opinions from their family and their
Yep.
community. Now are in one spot.
Like I didn't
can
talk
walk.
to my mom every day.
Yeah. Like the same thing happened to
This
me
is
when I
all.
went to
This
the
is all
military.
me.
Yeah.
I'm away from all those opinions that you grew up with from people. You can buck wild.
Yup.
You don't care about nothing. Guess what? Do it. Because eventually you're going to hit 44 and you're ready to go to bed at 8:30.
Dog. Last night I was in the bar. Like I had to catch a second wind. I'm like, goddamn, it's 9:30. I'm like, the bed is sounding
Y'all,
crazy
that
right about now.
bed is
Let me
a
tell you
party.
By the grace of God,
Uh-huh.
that's how I got home last night. By the grace of God,
What?
because I went.
Where was you at? What was you doing?
What was you?
Yes,
Where was you at?
Yesterday
What
was
you doing?
See, her shoulders went down.
Yeah, I
a
know.
little
She
more.
was
Yesterday
like-
was my homie's birthday.
Uh-huh.
She
So
was
me and
turned
my
up.
best friend and my homie Kareem, we went out to Senior Salsa's up at Abington
Right.
for his birthday.
I hate that we went there last weekend. Their fucking food is not bad, but I know 5 of the better Mexican restaurants. Go ahead, keep speaking.
Well, I go there for the margaritas.
Oh,
Oh, all right,
margaritas
with
and
a
dangerous.
yeah. Them
Their
motherfuckers.
margaritas are everything.
So,
So I had 2 of their margaritas.
She was done.
Yeah.
you feeling it, huh?
And I haven't
That's when you
had.
start thinking about.
I don't want to say I haven't had a
You gotta
big,
get to that point.
like I haven't had a bit. Like I was at the point of I'm close to my mom's house. Why don't I just spend the night at her house?
Yep.
Right,
Because
right.
I got to come over here anyway. And then I was just like, no, I'm going to get in my bed.
Ain't nothing like a parent asking you questions when you drunk. You
Drunk.
like, what you doing? What you doing?
But then
Try to
I
sober
know.
up like, why?
Imagine being the parent that calls their kids to come get you.
but
The life you're living right now, sir, is the life I aspire for. For real. Yo, you gotta
I'm
come
trying
pick
to
me
tell
up.
I'm trying to tell you, I got in the car. I sat there for about a good 5 minutes,
Right.
let the air hit me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to take the way I came.
Right.
I was like, no, I'm staying on main roads
Yeah.
with a lot of light.
You drove home,
Take-
that shit felt like a dream, didn't it?
Oh my God.
Like the flashes of
Like
light.
I got out the car like, okay, 20 steps.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yo, that's when you know you found it. When you counting the steps.
It
You
was,
like,
steps.
it was so bad last night, right? Because first and foremost, Shannon, most of the time, she'll go to the bar before me.
Uh-huh.
And like a lot of times, I got to go to work in the morning, so she'll leave after me.
Shannon is a partier.
Yo, she's a
Shannon
monster.
live for parties.
Yeah, she do.
She gonna
So-
start throw the parties at all the nursing homes.
So she decides, so like, are we leaving? So we leave at the same time. It was probably like 1:15.
Ooh,
Yo, so we leave, right?
I was home by
I'm
10:45.
following right behind Shannon and whatnot. And my bladder, nobody told you as you approach 40, you can kill all that fucking noise. When it's time to piss, it's time
Time
to
to
piss.
Got
piss.
to pee.
Nigga,
There ain't no holding.
I was right there on Hellerman, stopped, and ran in the alleyway in the middle of the fucking street and took a piss.
Yup.
I said, this ain't gonna work.
No.
They got
You ain't-
Uber.
First of all, you ain't going to be able to go. You can't hold. Look, it's been so bad.
You
I gotta
understand that
pee.
every time you leave someplace,
You gotta pee
you got to go to the bathroom before you leave. Our parents told us
Yup.
when we was
They used
kids,
to tell us they
go to the bathroom before we leave because
You know how
we're
many
not
times
stopping.
I didn't walk my dog at night, and I had to take a piss, and that motherfucker go piss, and I'm like, look, I gotta pee too. And now I'm walking, I'm holding the leash, walking down, peeing through the walking trail. Look,
Like nobody told you, that, man. The bladder, it's
Bladder
over for
different.
you and the bladder. It's over, y'all.
It's old, and
y'all
it's not just a
friendship
man
is-
thing. It's
rough.
a
You
older
remember how you
person
used to be
thing.
walking home from school, you be like, oh, I'm gonna just get there, and you get to the door. If
As
I
soon
did
as
that
you put
now,
their
I'm
fucking-
pissing myself.
Let me tell you something. As soon as you put that key in
Oh,
the fucking lock,
Why does your brain know that you next to the bathroom when it's time to go to the bathroom or whatnot? When it's almost like everything up, it's about
I'ma
that
tell
time.
you-
You're like, fuck.
but
like,
and here's the funny thing.
yeah.
When I used to live in a duplex with my mom,
uh-huh.
and if I knew Like if I started feeling it,
Yeah.
I'd call her.
Yeah.
Open the back door. Open the back door. Because if I put the key in the door,
It ain't gonna
my
work.
body is just gonna shut down.
You see the girl.
But if the door is open already,
Yeah.
then I can just run.
Yup.
You see the reel on the two girls and whatnot, the one that couldn't find the key and whatnot, they both pissed on themselves.
Yup. Yup.
Because the other one started laughing.
Yup. That's where I'm at in life. Like, if we ain't getting it. Look, I couldn't even imagine now. Now I'm a little older. I got a little something going on. We got 3.5 bathrooms. I've been pissed in all of them.
Big flex.
We done pissed. I done pissed
Big
in all of them.
flex. Honestly, because Shannon keeps saying that we need a bathroom on the first floor. I said, well, we need to move the fuck out of this house then. I said, if that's the case,
Yo,
we
I'll
need
be
a bathroom.
washing the car. I got to piss. I run through the bottom of my mother-in-law area and go pee. Like,
Yeah, man. Like, that's the name of the game.
It is what it is.
Question.
I used to
And
just
then-
run into my aunt's house. Like if I was around the way,
Yeah.
my aunt's house is always open.
Your little cousin comes through this motherfucker when he was working up the street of Spruance.
who?
Kareem comes through this motherfucker and he used to take a nice shit in my bathroom
No, he did.
every day last summer. Every
Wasn't
fucking
he at a school?
How he worked the school?
Don't the school got toilets?
It ain't the same.
And he's the custodian there.
So he knew how clean it
So
was.
this nigga would and there's no kids in the school at all, and it got
'Cause it was the
teachers
summer.
labs, summertime. So he'd rather come walk down the street
To
to
a
his
home.
cousin's house, blow
To a
my
home.
fucking bathroom up and roll.
Because he ain't want to clean it.
Everybody had to get this nigga a key. Like damn,
You
like
should have gave him a key
Shannon used to
and
call me every day.
Clorox.
Kareem just left. He been coming in here taking shits every day this week. He coming in.
He broke your toilet.
You're probably the one that fucked it all the way up. Man. That's crazy.
Child. Don't you have that one bathroom at work? That's the
Oh
one.
yeah, yeah. It got the single bathroom. It got to be the single bathroom that nobody else can go in.
Nigga, I truck drive. I had to so I got stops. I have to find.
You got certain buzz that you
Nigga,
stop.
I've taken the shit everywhere. I've marked territory all
I've
over
been
Jersey.
everywhere,
I
man.
done
I've
took
been
it-
everywhere, man.
I done took a shit in Jersey. I done took a shit in Walmart.
Got international
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? Yup. Walmart, fucking Applebee's. You know what I'm saying? Some little sidebar spots can get it. Little Mexican restaurants, all of them can get it. Like you're like,
You said anybody get it.
like your bathroom open. Oh, it's going down right now because you get that coffee in you in the morning. Coffee don't give a fuck.
dangerous.
That shit don't give a fuck what you talk about. Like
That's why I drink my coffee on the way to work. As soon as I get to work, go take care of stuff.
Yup, yeah,
Find my little YouTube videos or TikToks I'm gonna watch, and
Yup.
that's what I do.
yeah, because it used to be the newspaper back in the day. Now, fuck
Now,
the newspaper.
you-
Yeah, I'm saying people
Now
all
it's
on
TikTok,
their phone.
is it?
Yeah, TikTok.
That's why you don't really touch nobody. You really shouldn't touch nobody's phone.
No.
Because
No.
people always phone.
Especially
My phone's
beaters.
standing
If you a beater like me, I keep the phone in the left hand. You know, you don't want to touch my phone.
Yup, that's the we.
You can't. Like, I think you a serial killer if you can beat off without porn.
Yo,
Like,
yes,
you gotta be a serial killer.
No, you're not a serial killer. You're a fucking deviant.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you.
But you beating off to the wall?
No, you probably beat. If you can beat off to images in your brain,
You different.
nigga, yeah, you are different.
That's
different.
women.
Yeah.
Women can do it.
Yeah.
I can do it.
Women turn themselves on and light up a candle and shit. Oh, for real, it's gotta be the porn.
No, shit.
It's gotta be the
It
porn.
gotta be shit. Just a wall to lean on.
You ever watch the porn? You ever watch the porn first?
I always.
You watch it first.
Always.
They go do it, but it just.
Always. You gotta get a special part. That's the special part when you release. Like, first of all, I take antidepressants, right? That mess with your Johnson all day. One thing I can say
Yeah.
when you take antidepressants, you can fuck for hours. You just ain't gonna shoot.
It's like Henny.
Oh my lord.
So,
It's like Henny.
huh?
So your antidepressant is Hennessy.
Yeah. So what happens is
Oh my lord.
you can fuck around. You jerk off too much, you gonna rip your dick. You gonna be sitting there burning.
What the fuck?
Because you can't come. Because antidepressants fuck all that up.
You ever heard of Royal Honey?
No.
So Royal Honey is something that they sell now in the little hookah stores and all that shit. It's a little packet, and you put it into your drink, nigga. First and foremost, but it doesn't stop you. What it does is it affects your energy, but it only affects your energy like if you feeling arousal.
Ready.
So
Don't take. I take.
I took some one night, right? I took some one night, And when I came in the house, like I was coming from Crush, Shannon was in the bed.
Poke the wall.
And I was tired, so I fell asleep. And I woke up about an hour later. Man,
Right.
the whole fucking, you talk about pitching a tent, it was a goddamn,
Oh my God.
it was an army tent. It was a goddamn,
Look like you was at a carnival.
this shit looked like Cirque du Soleil
Yo.
and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yo.
Universal in that
But
motherfucker. I was like, up.
When you was talking about like you find that part, like I'm a foot man, so I like feet. So
Oh,
I
you
gotta
one
see.
of them niggas.
So I gotta see.
Wait a minute,
I gotta
wait a
see-
minute.
I gotta see the toes curl. So I look for the toe curl area. I'll be like, oh, that's it right there. Now I'm ready. And you gotta go right there.
Yeah.
But then you sitting there and you got
After it's done, you just
you're in
like,
the bathroom, especially you got the automatic towel thing. I'm like this. Wipe it.
Yo. This is in public?
No, this is a single bathroom. I can't beat off in public because every time somebody open the door, it's gonna mess me up. It's gonna reset everything
Anybody ever decided to do it at work?
all the time. That's when I do it. I don't even beat off at home. I don't. Like my wife, she clowned me. She was like, "You beat off in the shower?" I said, "To what? Fucking Dove soap? What I'm beating on to?"
Man, all these new houses y'all getting and whatnot, nigga. You better put a TV in the shower.
Look.
Yo, you put a TV in the shower, it's
If
over.
I put a
they
TV
gotta-
in the
they
shower,
gotta put
I'm
your
gonna
phone-
fall asleep in the shower. All you will see me is my dick in my hand, and
My
just
Lord.
sleep, and soap on my nipples.
oh goodness. I got this question. I'm sure we're gonna move on after this question. If the medicine makes you not able to come,
Yeah.
do you at least orgasm? Do you get the feel?
Yes,
Like,
that's
what happens?
the thing is, it's hard to come, but I do get pleasure. It's weirdest shit ever. Like I do feel pleasure, and plus
You get
I
that
don't know
moment of,
that yeah,
is an
but
odd conversation,
yeah,
but I'm gonna let it
and
rock.
you
Go
try to tell like
Wait.
the person you with,
Right.
you gotta let them know like, look, it's not you. I'm on. I'm turned. Like I have no problem for it to pop up.
Right,
The
right.
problem is shooting the bullets. So you have to let.
oh, you ain't trying to
have
have no more babies, no way, are
I
you?
don't even
So
like
you
kids. Fuck them kids.
That was the theme of last year's
Fuck them
Them
podcast,
kids. Yeah.
January to December. Fuck
So
them kids.
if you communicate with your partner, they will understand.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a lot of times people don't communicate that situation because a woman might think, "Oh, you don't like me, because you ain't come." No, and plus I'm a pleaser. I like to please. I
Right,
get my
right.
satisfaction from seeing that person, have their moment. I'm good to go.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it does suck. Antidepressants, they're great, but they'll fuck your dick up.
Yeah.
But if you was a escort, you be the man because your shit gonna stay rock. I'm just saying.
Escort, actually, you done yet?
I'm finished.
You done yet? I'm at to charge him all time, nigga.
Yeah, beating off to nothing.
Oh,
beat
man.
off to the wall. Like that's weird.
So let me ask you a question, and then we can wrap up. Do you think that mental health is an inhibitor?
True.
You know how people out here in the streets be wilding, you know what I mean? Or even in the streets or just in regular life or whatnot. Like even, the Karen situation, the people like when people have underlying mental health issues that they haven't treated. You know what I mean? They're not seeing therapy, they're not on any medication, anything like that. Do you feel like that's an inhibitor for bad behavior? Like it puts it in line for it. Like if somebody do some shit, how that one it's
Somebody
always,
do something stupid. I
Yeah.
think people use mental health for excuse for them being just fucked up. Period. I don't think I have mental issues,
right.
but I don't blame that on why I do something. I do something because that's who I am. It has nothing to do with the mental. I think mental makes it sometimes easier. It's just like alcohol. A lot of times you drink alcohol,
Right.
you might say some shit to somebody you wouldn't have said if you wasn't drunk.
Right.
It wasn't
okay,
that you.
Okay, right.
It now
It's
you
like
just
a
feel-
blocker.
It's a blocker. So once you drink the alcohol, it takes that blocker out.
Yeah.
So I think people
That
use
makes
mental
sense.
health a lot of times as an excuse for why they doing something stupid.
Yeah.
But I still think that was already there before the mental part was there. The mental part just allowed that person to push forward. You see what I'm saying? So if you was a crazy person, you felt as though you wanted to run around kicking stop signs, you can't blame it on just mental health. You already wanted to do it. Now you're using the mental for why you accomplished. So I think a lot of times, but I think the sad thing is the community that we're from,
Right.
Won't even
they won't
the
even
mental
acknowledge that you have a mental issue. And that's the biggest issue because people would now go their whole life not dealing with none of it.
Yeah.
And that's, I realize, is a lot of hiding it. It's even with certain religions, they hide the problems, the mental problems.
That's huge.
Certain religions, it's like you can't even say nothing outside this church. So you got, if such and such got a mental problem, but not say nothing outside this church. Right, so I think we learn.
I mean, you already know with the Catholic Church, they already hiding the
Jehovah's Witness. They do the same thing.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to really. They're not actually supposed to really even communicate with people outside of that hall.
Yeah, I agree.
So
with
they
that.
keep it all in, and I think, especially with the black community, we make jokes about health, mental health, and we don't take it serious. I think we the worst out here.
I agree with that.
To mental health.
I agree with that.
That's why we
really
have the mindsets we have. That's why we live the way. You talking about generations of fucked up mindsets.
Yeah.
And that's why I think we have the issues. Yes, every culture has mental health issues.
Right.
You take an Asian community, they hide a lot of their mental health issues.
Yeah.
Black people,
that's why they
hide it.
That's why over there they got them high rates.
They high rates of suicide.
Yeah,
I know. I mean, a lot of them don't even show love to their kids.
Yeah.
And like my daughter, she hangs with a lot of Asian people.
Right.
And she was like, "Dad, your parents kiss each other? They hug each other? They haven't even seen that." So that's a mental thing.
That's crazy.
But then that's all. Even just like watching Korean soap operas, I used to watch, love watching Korean soap operas. Just what they do on the soap operas, which definitely imitates what happens in real life.
Yeah.
The beatings that this lady was giving her daughter, the actress, I'm like, damn, why she gotta beat her like that? Like open hand on her back, taking switches and doing stuff. And this is, I'm watching this in the 2000s.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Right.
And the show takes place in current time. This is not something that's taking place in the 50s or 60s. Yeah. This stuff is taking place in current time, which means if it's happening on this TV show,
it's happening in real life.
It's happening in real life.
Right.
Like the parents are not even sleeping in the same bed.
Nope.
Like
it's actually a lot of times with a lot of those somewhat communities. No, I'm not an expert at it, but just being around it, it's their relationship is a relationship of business.
Yes.
It's about making a generation. Let's make kids. It's not about love. That's why a lot of those Asian men, they go to little happy places to get the
happy
little
endings.
fun. Because the wife at home is just there for business. Let's make babies. A lot of African countries do it too. Your wife is a business. And I think, but with Americans, I think we are totally fucked as far as mentally. And I think we've been fucked since birth.
Because I think that, all right, so what you were saying before about the business thing, I think that the problem with it is a lot of us lack the business acumen in order to even make that portion of what it is. So we lean more into the feeling side of a situation. Yeah. And then when things don't go our way, we expect the motherfucker, oh, you supposed to show up like this. Yeah. We have so many, like in our relationships,
everybody
wants
somebody to act a certain way.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I can't expect you to act like how I want you to act.
Yeah, exactly.
I can only say that I just need Keith to be Keith.
Right.
Whatever.
What I learned is I try to tell people, from not saying my life is perfect by far,
right,
but I try to tell them how I got to where I was opening myself up to other things, like we was talking about earlier. And I think we so comfortable with being uncomfortable and being in poverty, not learning outside of the actual school education. We're so comfortable with it.
Right.
It fucks us up in the long run. And other communities see that and they benefit off of us being that way.
Ooh, shit.
They benefit. This person, instead of him saving up to understand something, how money work and how to make that money work, our mental is, let me impress the other poor people in my community. So we shine for the other poor people. So I got a Gucci belt. I got Gucci
that's something that's been going around. Thank God, people are actually noticing it. It's like you look at these rappers, whatever, they got all this jewelry on. But you look at these millionaires and billionaires,
They ain't got the...
they walking around in Walmart clothes.
Yup. Well, see, the thing
Because that's
is,
how you keep your money.
people laugh and they'll say, "Oh, well, that shirt costs $500. You just don't know it." But guess what? That shirt costs $500. We don't know it.
Right.
Rich people might know it, but it's nothing to them.
Right. You're not really worried
We
about
gotta
it.
wear something that has the name on it, so you know I got it.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think that's a whole thing, and I think that's why, as a community, we still behind as far as education. We still behind as far as finances and business and this and that. It's not, and we get these few people who actually learn and grow, and they say, "Oh, they did it," but they did it because they had to go outside of what they know.
That's very true.
You know what I mean?
And that's I think that's the
that's
biggest
a
thing.
generational mental.
Yeah,
out of
I
your
definitely
comfort
agree
zone.
with that.
I think me moving out, I bought my own home last year. April will be a year. Whoop, whoop.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I was so happy when I saw that.
Thank you.
Look at her.
But I think that shows my son something.
Yes.
You know, get your own space.
Get your own space. And that's mentally. Get your own space.
Get your own space.
Not just a house, but mentally, get your own space. Stop copying everything. Stop trying to fit in.
Don't be
true.
Like for that time that I was in a duplex, I felt stuck in that duplex. I felt like I couldn't save any money to save up and move out and do it on my own.
Right.
And finally something snapped. And I'm just like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I'm moving out. Like, I yelled it. I'm moving out. And it was like, I was looking for an apartment. And the rates on these fucking apartments.
You might as well have a house, right?
Look, I'm paying.
That is a factor. Like, you have to, that is a
what
factor.
I'm paying for my mortgage right now, I saw in an apartment.
I pay $2,000 a month in an apartment.
And I was like, if I'm going
That's
to pay
some
that
crazy shit.
for an apartment, I might as well at least buy a house and get some equity.
You goddamn right.
I may not be in this house for 5. I mean, I got 5 years in my head.
You can make money off of that, and that's the thing. We still, even though we might know it, are we passing that information down?
Right.
And even when you try to pass it down,
to be told,
people don't listen. Why? Because it's coming from us.
Yeah.
They'll listen if it's coming from White Boy Jim.
Yeah.
But they don't want to listen when it comes from Keith Saunders. They don't want to listen when it comes from me. It don't. And I noticed that you'll sit there and you be like, "Dog, do this, try this, do this," and they don't listen.
Well, people are uncomfortable being uncomfortable,
and that's the thing. I learned how to be comfortable being uncomfortable.
Right.
There's a time that
exactly,
if you do not move yourself out of your comfort zone,
right,
God will move you.
Yeah.
Damn sure will.
He will make you so uncomfortable that you have fucking choice.
Y'all are more of a religious. I'm an atheist. But I still believe you get signs on how to move.
Yeah.
And it's there. Whatever, if you're religious or not, you have to take them signs and say, I need to get the fuck out of this. This ain't working. Yeah.
Because that
comfortable with not making the money we should.
Yep.
We are more... I think COVID has proved a lot to people.
Yes, I agree with
that. A company ain't shit without people. I don't give a fuck who it is.
You ain't never lied.
You can work at McDonald's. That company can't succeed and make money if they ain't got somebody making them burgers.
Yeah, people. No, you're right about that. People are very.
Once you realize your worth and what I've done that at my company. I'm working. I see people leaving, this and that. I'm in a different situation where I don't need certain health care. It helps my pay. And I send an email out. Hey, I need some money.
Yeah.
Guess what? And I got it. Because a lot of times we won't ask.
Yeah. Oh no.
We'll take a job, and that job might supposed to pay you $70 a year, and they'll offer black people $40. We think, oh, that's cool. No.
I've been in that position. I working at G&K or whatnot. I got hired. Now, mind you, this was back in like 2010 or something like that. I got hired at G&K. The base rate that was supposed to be posted for G&K was, now mind you can laugh at this now, but this was not bad back then, especially for a starting position, because you work your way up and you get paid. The fuck is the name of that?
Base rate?
Commission.
Oh,
Yeah, commission later on. They said, all right, we're going to start you off at $35 a year. All right, I worked there for a year, or a little bit over a year, and the head boss there, the general manager left. And we were in the negotiations to bring a union in. And then his boss came up to me and was like, yo, I want to, let you know that you guys, you know what I mean? Like, it's going to be a little bit different if you were start off making $37.5. Then I said, excuse me, he's making what?
You like, I don't make 37.
$37.5. No, homie. I get paid 35. He was like, what? Then all of a sudden I started pulling out but he was like, well, over 5 years ago we implemented this. I said, y'all have hired me and been paying me less than the bottom line from the beginning. And my whole thing was like, all right, okay, so either one of two things is going to happen. Either I'm going to leave or I'm going to stay and I'm going to bring a lawyer in. And all of a sudden, that's when I got promoted to another route. Even in the midst
Request what you want.
Yep.
Even if you don't get it, you have to ask for what you want because you got to understand every year the base is going to go up as far as so the person that might come in, if you got hired last year, might make more than you.
Right.
But if you've been there for 10 years and a person come in and they making more than you, it's a problem.
And that's kind of how I found out because it was a dude that just got hired and the motherfucker came in and he was making something different. I was like, whoa, like what the fuck is that going on? So, long story short, man, that's just, you're right. Asking you shall receive, or if not, you got to move on. You know what I mean? You got to make something happen.
This job I started, my boss came for me because I've known her, Caleb's 18? So, yeah, 18 years.
Right.
And she sent me an email. We might have this position available. Do you want it? Yes, because I want my manager title. Because that's the only thing
what you deserve.
That's blocking. I've been doing this for a long time. My boss here ain't giving it to me.
And they ain't going to try to give it to you.
Ain't going to try to give it
It's
to me.
fucking crazy.
Turned my position after I left, which was event specialist.
Yeah.
After I left, turned the position into event manager.
Why?
7 years.
You know
I worked
why?
at that hotel.
You know why, right? You know why. And it's sad to say we live in this country.
And
so they can hire a white person or Asian person to take the job.
And no one, the person that replaced me, actually moved over to the sales position after my homeboy, the sales manager, left.
Right.
But he was like, I knew she was going to do that because she had a whole sales background. So she came over almost as a placeholder until he left.
Yep.
Right.
The person that came in after her stayed 1 month. So now they're still looking for somebody to replace me.
What we got to learn to do when we talk
Is
about
value
the mental
ourselves.
thing, value ourselves.
Yeah.
And also, who you know. Right?
Oh my God, work
it's
your network.
who you know. Work your network.
Yeah, that's
Start
true.
asking questions. Hey, you got a position? Right now, I got my son. He's doing a corny job he don't like.
I seen the post.
And I talked to who I know.
Right.
I know somebody that's the district manager.
Right.
And they like, what? He got a bachelor's?
Yeah.
Okay, I got a position. This and that. Making this amount of money.
Right.
Hey, my son looking for a job. Guess what?
There you
You
go.
got an interview next week.
There you go.
Use your network.
Yeah, look, something else I learned from my mentor, Temple. Your network is your net worth.
And it's true. I don't give a fuck how many
Work
degrees you got.
your-
If you don't talk and you ain't out there.
She allowed me, my boss, my sis, she said, how much?
Don't let me get it. Give me a blank check.
I gave her
I want
a number.
$100 billion.
I gave her a
Knock
number.
the evil in this motherfucker.
She said, cool.
Yep.
That's
And
what's
people
up.
And
would
then-
not know that because they're so scared and they want
To
the
ask,
job.
right.
They'll just be like, they'll lowball themselves.
Then I went in, and as I'm talking to her, because she's like, yeah, we got your number. She's like, but you probably going to make 10 on that. And she was right.
Bang, bang, bang. All right.
Black excellence.
When I saw that income tax statement, I was like, oh, I really did do that. Okay.
Well,
Okay.
I'm looking at. I'm gonna be pivoting soon because this shit is for the birds. That's a whole nother topic.
He's going to have his feet up on OnlyFans.
Yeah, I'm working on that
Mr.
too.
Know-It-All toes.
As soon as I work on this fucking
be
bunion.
flipping toes while people watch.
As soon as I work on bunion. My feet ain't that bad for a 40-year-old man.
You ain't 40 yet.
It might be a market. It might be a market for.
You see how you trying to claim the 40s?
You ain't 40 yet.
Stop! Don't try to claim us.
Yo, you know what's funny? Because of the simple fact, like I can't even think of nothing else. Like I don't even say that I'm 39 no more. I say I'll be 40 in April.
You don't
That's
even
every
say
time-
39.
I don't
huh?
even say 39, which is crazy, man. Like
Damn, I can't believe you be 40.
I know that's nuts, right? That is wild. You know what I mean? That is wild.
When you get hit in the head, you like, damn, I'm the old head for real now.
Old head now.
Look,
man.
somebody. I told this to my friends last night.
And I still dress young.
Somebody on TikTok, I commented on somebody's page and somebody called me auntie.
No, they didn't.
You auntie now.
I was like this.
Kelly look like
Oh,
the aunt
shit.
that all your friends gonna come over and be like, yo, what's up with your aunt?
Yeah, I know. Your aunt single?
She mess with young bulls?
Kelly, you mess with young boys?
Yeah, Kelly mess with young bulls. Look at her.
Kelly.
She look young.
I don't look 46.
You don't. And that's why she get them 25s.
Playing their games or whatnot.
Oh, I just hit.
It give it to you good until that nigga eat up
Well,
all your leftovers and shit.
The two main.
You like, you know what, nigga?
Use
No.
all your soap. Leave
Yeah,
you the
yeah,
sliver of soap.
The two mainstays in my life both were 6 years younger than me. So they both turned 40 last year.
That's not really.
Is it
young
weird
boy.
that when you get as a man, for me, you know how older men go for younger girls? I would go for more of an older one. And I'm 44. I still go older.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't.
Well, it's not that.
If I was single, I'd probably
I
go
wouldn't
younger. I
date
don't know if I would go
older.
Yeah.
I can't go.
It's not that I wouldn't date older. It's just that these two particular ones.
The young girl gonna want too much out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I can't, like, you still young. Anytime you can stay up to 1,
yeah.
nigga, if I stay up to
Out at
1,
the bar.
I'm going to
Wait,
urgent
and
care.
he
in the
wasn't
morning.
even in. He wasn't even in the house.
No.
Like I might be able to stay up at 1 in the
No,
house.
me and my wife, if it hit 10 o'clock,
Yeah.
we start having headaches. I need to go to sleep. I'm tired.
Oh yeah, no, that's on a normal night or whatnot. But see, this is the thing though. So you talk about the young ones, and then we can leave after this. The younger ones, you get you a young hood
It's
rat.
gonna irritate me.
You get you a young hood rat. Reason why you get you a young hood rat because they don't know nothing.
Nah, I'm cool.
If you
I don't
single,
want none of that.
But I'm gonna tell you why. No, it's not about you being in a relationship with her, whatnot. She just happy to be
But
there.
she's still gonna call you at midnight and want dick. I don't want to fuck at midnight.
Yeah, that's
I'm not
true,
that
too.
guy no more.
Yeah.
I'm not
Tell you
that
something.
that hey big
Even-
head guy no more.
even
Remember the hey big head?
Even at 6 years younger,
The hey big head.
there are things that, like, one played a song for me, and I was like, "Oh, somebody remade that song." He's like, "This is a remake."
That's why you
It
shouldn't
was
talk.
it was a.
Definitely.
That's why
It
niggas
was
should
Like
talk.
anytime
I was
you
like,
was
it was
born
a-
before the Bible came out.
Yeah, why are you talking to these niggas? Don't you know that young niggas do
Look,
neither old
Kelly
niggas
remember
do
the Bible before it was in English.
I mean, I do have a friend that speaks Hebrew.
There's a King James version. What the hell is this? You know what I'm saying?
King Michael.
I remember my
I
shit.
know this one.
I remember my shit in Aramaic.
Yo, in the 40s, sex is better in the afternoon. Afternoon sex is the greatest.
Everything is better in the afternoon than the
I'm,
40s.
at a certain time, I don't even want to fuck. It's too late. I'm sleepy.
That's like, man, honestly, naps.
Naps is
a
important.
middle afternoon nap might be rivaling sex.
That's
right
why they so happy in Switzerland and all that. They take naps.
Okay, let me tell y'all something.
now. Uh-huh.
Oh, here she go. She get morning sex. Mess her hair up.
They take a nap.
This crochet it ain't getting messed up.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Let's go like this. Look, you see that she's already doing it.
She do that for pull action. That's
when
all it is. You know what I'm saying?
When
You
I
can pull
woke
it.
up this morning, I woke up this morning. I'm like, all right, we'll be there 10 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
We get a couple of hours in.
Right.
I was like, I should stop past my mom's because I'm up there.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm going home take a nap.
Take a nap. Take a
I'm go-
motherfucking nap.
I'm going on the boulevard till it turn to Route 1 till it turn to 76. I'm going to get off at my exit and ride up to my house.
And take a nap.
My son is not home.
You gonna take a nap?
I'm going to take a nap.
Yo,
Then my girlfriend texts me like, yo, what you doing today?
naps.
I'm gonna take a nap, and then when I wake up from my nap, we'll figure it out or whatnot.
Right.
I'm trying to tell you, I've had naps that have been glorious.
Yo, I look at Shannon and Keith, I'm like, how do they do it? These motherfuckers be in the bar. I can't.
You talking about Shannon and Keith? You talking about Shannon?
Like, I think that's because she from Pittsburgh and they weird anyway.
Yeah.
So, just saying. Sorry, love you, Shannon.
Like,
That's all I had to say.
Oh man,
I just wanted to come at Pittsburgh.
I hear that. So let's cap it off with I guess with a new segment or a know-it-all
I had a
thought.
dream somebody tried to put a Pittsburgh jersey on me.
I thought she said somebody's going to put
Oh, I thought you was talking about piss earlier. I was like, you said before you got Pittsburgh, gotta sound like piss.
Put a Pittsburgh jersey on me.
You know how hard it is to pee on somebody?
No.
It's hard to pee on somebody?
First time somebody asked me to do that, it took me a minute. I was like, you sure about this?
Shit, wait, my bladder working right now. Somebody asked me to pee on it.
Look, they might not have to ask.
No, exactly. You might get this piss just
Said
because
somebody in your bathroom.
like shit. Like honestly, dog, like look, for real, I drink too much water for that shit. I'm like piss on you. I'm like, just wait right there. You know what I mean? Know-it-all thought.
Oh, ow.
Say,
Oh, ow.
I just want to tell everybody, understand your craft. Understand what you're getting into day in and day out, whether you're flipping burgers, whether you're making content, whether you're writing books. It don't really matter. Just understand your fucking craft. And what I'm finding is that I'm getting out of my own way and allowing others input on the way that I want things to operate. Still doing things the way that I see fit, but there are going to be a lot of changes when it comes to the Mr. Know-It-All podcast. We're going to go long form. Sometime we're going to go short form. Pause. We're going to do all of this just in molding the content in order to make things better. And I think that a lot of times in life, we have to do it. You know what I mean? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing all the time and expecting a different result. We're looking to grow this, so therefore you're going to hear more of me. Sometimes you'll hear less of me. Sometimes you'll hear more of Kelly. Sometimes you'll hear less of Kelly. Sometimes we'll have people in, like my good cousin right here. Sometimes we won't. You know what I mean? It all depends on the way that things operate. But yeah, so just you know what I mean? Just understand your craft and know what it is it takes to mold it. Because a lot of times people just want to do what they want to do, and they're very, very stubborn. And you know what? Honestly, you can get out of stubbornness real quick if you don't see results.
Easy.
You know what I'm saying? That's the cap for that shit. You know what I mean? You keep doing the same thing because you want to be the way that you want to be, and then if it ain't nothing coming out of the motherfucker, then all of a sudden you're like, you know what? Maybe I do need to change. And for those that are not willing to change, you'll be in the same place that you've been.
Yes.
Stuck. So, cheers to 2023 and not being stuck. You know what I'm saying? Real rap. Like, honestly. So, like, I
went to church on the first day of the new year.
Uh-huh. Did you?
And he spoke on being in alignment. And there's something about being in alignment, being focused on what it is, what your destination is, what you want it to be. And if no one is in alignment with what you want to do, then they gotta get out your way.
And it's unfortunate and whatnot. We'll have we'll have those conversations later on and whatnot. It's just
really.
We might not even have he did need to have the conversation.
We don't need
but
to have the conversation.
at the end of the day,
there's nobody business.
Yeah, things are going to be what they're going to be. Make sure y'all get with us on IG at Mr_Know-It-All_pod. Some things about that are going to be changing soon. The Mr. Know-It-All podcast fan page. Get with us on that. Mr. Know-It-All podcast on TikTok.
TikTok.
The email, y'all know the email, MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. You know.
Send us some smuckery.
Yeah, send us something on there.
Send
you know
us
what I mean?
some smut.
And I'm going to be putting that up. No, don't say send smut.
Don't send smut.
Yeah, I don't want no dick pics.
Smut
in the
stories.
I don't want no dick pics.
Somebody right now in their bathroom.
You know what? Let's have a challenge or whatnot. For all those that are listening, no, I could do that.
Oh,
I was about to invite.
No, just say.
I was about to invite dick pics to your inbox.
Yeah, just send them to Kelly.
Send them to Kelly. Send them to Kelly Q.
You don't want to do that.
Kelly could judge them every week.
You don't want to do that.
Divalicious76.
I will.
That
is not my email address.
That's your motherfucking Instagram.
Send them to Kelly. She can judge them every week.
You don't want me to judge it. I'm disrespectful.
You can judge the veins, the head.
It's disrespectful. Why? Where's that dry mark? On there.
Put lotion on your dick, please.
Wow.
Why they look like a scab?
Oh.
We should leave now.
Where you gonna put that at?
It should be no bumps on the helm.
We should leave now. Kelly in her bag.
Who is letting you put that in them? Why is it so skinny?
Oh, we knowing that. You already killed the
Why
one
you
boy.
look like a pencil?
You already killed the one boy and said that.
I don't even know how he made children.
The one boy getting BBL on his dick.
Hey.
A dick BBL. I heard that it don't work. I heard it don't work properly after that though.
They probably don't.
Yeah,
That's what the porn stars do. They
well,
pump it up. Bro.
Oh, they pump it up. Yeah.
That's why
Pump
you
it.
look at the porn videos, you be like, God damn, that motherfucker got a big dick. Like, how you get a big
Yeah.
dick like that? But I
Be
found
looking
out,
at it like this. That
I
can't
felt
be
proud
real.
about myself when I found out they was using the air pump on it.
Oh my god.
I was like, that ain't real.
They was watching Austin Powers.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yo.
That's not good.
All right, man. We are out of here, man. Cuz, thank you for coming through. I
Anytime.
appreciate you, man.
I will support you to the day I leave this earth.
I appreciate
even
that,
after
man.
that.
Yup, I appreciate that. Mr. Know-It-All. That's
You know when
Kelly
you
Q.
going? You know when you going to stop supporting him?
What?
When 8 times 8 times 8 is 4.
That's so stupid.
That's the dumbest
Old
shit.
ass joke.
That's the dumbest shit. I still don't get it. That's still a dumb. Explain it to me later on, man. We out of here, man. Holla at y'all. Y'all be safe out here. Love y'all.
Be safe out here in these streets.
Peace.